Learn more.
I take care of the kids. And I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
Join the movement. Listen to The Tori Lowe Show on 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, the locally owned Good Karma brand station.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Meech, it's Friday.
What's the word? It's Friday.
Oh my gosh.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Won't he do it?
He's done it.
We made it. We made it to Friday, Meech.
We make it. We said we got a lot of time left.
We do got a lot
of time left today, everybody. Truth Nation.
We do, but it's been an amazing week thus far. We've had some amazing guests on this week. We have some amazing guests coming up next week as well. And I am excited. I feel like this transition this week has been, for us, amazing. We've had a couple of bumps in the road, but for the most part, the listeners and those who tap in have really been tapping in and calling in and showing us love. And that's what it's about, man.
You know how it is at the beginning. You be scared and all that. But, once we get into the things they interested in, they'll be chiming in and tapping in with us.
All in the videos.
Yeah, don't forget to tap in if you listening right now, 833-212-1017. It's Friday. Let us know what you're doing this weekend.
Yes, indeed. So, again, it's some amazing things happening this weekend. Tomorrow, my students at Howard Fuller Collegiate Academy is going to walk across the stage, and I'm excited for them. I'm excited, probably going to cry in a car, but it's a milestone, and I look forward to seeing, the journey. Shout out to Vaughn. He in the chat listening. Vaughn Mays.
Yeah,
hey,
Vaughn was on live this morning. I heard him.
We seen people stealing boxes on their day off.
The sign stealer.
The sign stealer.
Illegally stealing signs.
It's crazy because when I ran for office and when Ray ran for office, we both experienced people stealing signs. But to get on national television and say that you don't care that it's illegal is insane.
Are you out of your damn mind?
Right.
Got to be.
It's insane.
Oh, that was different.
Like I don't understand the thought process. Meaning, what do you really think is going to happen if you steal someone's sign? That's not going to force people not to vote for that person.
Yeah, first off,
right?
you're stealing.
You stealing.
You stealing in the first place.
So
what happens when you steal?
Now if you stealing now, are you going to steal in office?
Yeah, but now a campaign sign, it poses a little bit more penalty.
Come on now.
Should publicly.
Stealing signs? Man, we got to do better. Got to be more careful.
It's going into the summer, so, it's going to be some wild stuff going on in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
We're dealing with a lot, too.
Yeah, speaking of the summertime, there's some amazing events coming up, and we were talking off air about some of the traditions that we should bring back in Milwaukee. You know, some of the things I'm not sure if they have it anymore, but I really enjoyed as a teenager going to Greek Fest. I enjoyed pulling up at the lake. You know, I enjoy remember Johnson's Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, stuff like that. I feel like there's some things that we should bring back as it pertains to giving the youth something to do.
One big thing that me and KB, the playmaker, be thinking about, and me and Biko talked about, is Jam for Peace.
Yes. Well, that's kind of what you guys are doing.
Yeah, but we was doing it strictly for the youth, the kids, you know what I mean? But like for the adults, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know.
The Jam for Peace was like amazing, and I remember just the feeling of seeing your favorite artist at that time, you know, hit the stage.
That probably was 15 years ago.
It was more than 15. Well, you mean like the last?
The last one.
The last one, yeah.
Like over 15 years ago.
Man.
Let us know when the last time you've been to Jam for Peace and how was it, and what else we should bring back.
What do you think we should bring back? Outside of Jam for Peace, what else should we bring back?
Drive-in movies.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's in general. You can bring them back anywhere. Drive-in movies was
They
fun
came
as a
back
kid.
for a little bit when the pandemic started.
Yeah.
I think it was in like West Allis or somewhere.
Franklin, the Milky Way.
Franklin,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And then for a little bit, South Shore Cinema in Oak Creek, they had a little drive-in theater. But the screen that they had, it blew away in the wind.
See, that's what I mean. Like permanent drive-in.
Drive-in. The drive-in was where, like, off of Mill Road by Northtown Cinema
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you recall the first movie you ever seen at a drive-in?
Mm-mm.
I think the first movie I've ever seen at a drive-in was Free Willy. Free Willy. I remember pulling up in my friend Trinette's parents' station wagon. And man, you gotta hit that radio station, you know, turn the knob. But those were the days. I feel like it's something for the youth to do, but it's also something for adults as well. It's something different where you can, you know, sit back and kick it. I'm not really a fan of, like, I love movies and I used to love going to the movies, but I'm not really a fan of it anymore because it's too expensive. By the time you buy snacks and popcorn and all of that.
I mean, because ain't nobody must be not taking you out then.
I
You
mean,
talking about paying for it. Somebody got to be taking you out.
well, in the aspect of taking my kids or myself,
okay.
like, I don't go
Understand.
on dates with guys to the movies unless I really, really like them because it's a dark room. We got to sit close together depending on the type of movie, you know, all of that stuff.
Might as well Netflix and chill.
if I'm going on a date, right, we can go home and watch Netflix. If I'm going on a date, I need to see you. We need to have a conversation. I need to look you in your eyes, you know. Look me in my eyes so I know it's real.
I got one, though. Based on the comments yesterday, we should bring back grocery stores.
Bruh.
You know, Walgreens.
Come on now. You know?
they leaving fast.
They are. Yeah, I think the drive-ins is most definitely something we should bring back. One of the things that Myron and I have been talking about that we're actually going to kick off this summer, he's going to do Myron Jewel's family reunion, like a community event. And we were having a conversation about how when we were growing up, remember you would be standing on a bus stop and the guys would pull up with the water guns, like water gun fights, balloon fights. You know, going up, we used to go to Lincoln and go swimming and all of that kind of stuff. Like, bring back the fun.
Basically,
you know?
the fun.
Bring back the fun. Vaughn said, bring back ice cups and penny candy. Right. You could walk in the store and buy some penny candy and some ice cups. The ice cream truck.
I see a few of those. You know, I still stay in the hood, so I see just a few, but like the constant, like every other hour, or just hearing the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cotton candy trucks.
The Choco Tacos.
Oh, that was such a wonderful feeling as a child when you hear the ice cream truck music and you're running down the street trying to go get some money from your parents. Like, we need to bring all of that back. I wonder why they stopped the ice cream trucks in the first place. Never knew. But yeah, hit us up. Let us know. Tap in. Hit the chat. Call us. Let us know your thoughts. What Milwaukee traditions should we bring back? And why did they leave in the first place?
You know why? Everybody say money, huh?
Yeah, it's always about money. But when we look around, we see that there is enough money. You know, it's just a matter of if people actually want to do it or not. You know, but something got to shake, man. We have to do something because what's happening now is there's so many things for adults to do. There's so many day parties, so many brunches, so many rooftops, so many, you know, everything is catered to adults. I don't see anything catered to the youth. Anything. We have everything that you guys are doing, the stuff that, you know, Vaughn does, but what else is there for the kids to do? They've been busted out.
I don't know if they still got it. I talked to, I know I see Vaughn talking about the Boys and Girls Club at Sherman. Remember the Bike Fest? Like they used to fix bikes every,
Yes.
I actually got 2 bikes from them a few years back for my sons.
Speaking of bikes, what we not gonna do, and a tradition we need not to have, is the naked bike ride. Like, what? I don't understand the logic. If you can go to jail for indecent exposure, why are you allowed? And then you have old white people on bikes, butt naked, just
hanging
left and right, swinging, like all out in the open,
all through
the city.
Like I see if y'all had like a little trail y'all going on, y'all down through here, through there.
Can we please not bring that tradition back to Milwaukee?
Don't care about the kids, do they?
Don't care about the kids. That's not
something
like
that don't care if you out with your kids.
That is insane.
And then they want to say that it promotes body positivity.
I mean, to each his own.
To who? And for who?
To each his own.
I don't understand.
I mean, I thought that's why we got the magazines and stuff like that.
Man.
You know, the ESPN sports magazines.
I don't know who's behind that, but I am asking and begging that we please do not bring that back. No one wants to see that, man.
I mean, if they making enough money, they ain't gonna listen to you.
They not. But I'm just saying, protest that. Y'all protest everything else. Protest no naked bike rides. Okay? We don't want to do that. We don't want to see that. We don't want no parts of that.
Go outside on June 27th.
Oh, it's around the corner?
Yeah, that's when they're gonna be here.
So it's in a month.
Wow. Well, there
we'll
you
take you
have
out
it.
there, Jazz.
Oh, no. Don't call my phone on that. So June 27th, let me mark my calendar so I can block a beach that day. I am not going to watch nobody, grandpappy, ride up and down Brady Street butt naked. No, I'm Papa. We're not doing that.
Don't forget to tap in with us. 833-212-1017.
Yes, indeed. We got to go to break. We will be back. Do not touch that dial.
What's the word, Milwaukee? It's your favorite producer, Meech. Don't just check in. Tap in with Jazz Tyler.
Tap in. We are live and direct Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. And I am your host, Jazz Tyler. This platform is for the youth, the voices of the city. We are here to remind the world that your voice matters. Hit us up, tap in, and let us know what's on your mind because the time is now. Tap in.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. We've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
Hey Wisconsin, it's construction season and the Wisconsin DOT wants to help you safely navigate work zones in your area. Check 511wi.gov or download the free 511 app to see current road work, closures, detours, and camera views on your route. Wherever your travels take you, know before you go with 511wi.gov. That's 511wi.gov. And remember, know before you go. Always park the phone while driving. Sponsored by the Wisconsin DOT.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old. That sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because your compassion can change a life. American Humane Society strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. Digi Meech in the building. We are live and direct. Milwaukee, it's time to tap in.
What's the word? Tap in with us.
Shout out to the chat. We was talking about some traditions that should or should not come back to Milwaukee. And one of them is the naked bike ride. Whoever is responsible for this event, can you please cancel it in 2026 and going forward? We do not want to see it.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it on the news or people posting it. But if we're talking about what Zach said earlier, as far as embracing body positivity, I'm sure there are numerous of other ways that you can embrace your body. Mm-hmm. I'm not quite sure if that is one of them.
You know what tradition I do wish we could bring back is what they say is, it's 9 o'clock.
Oh,
you know where your kids at.
Yes. Maybe that is something we need to bring. That is a good point. Because half of people don't know where their child is at that time. That was something prominent. Growing up in our era, we already knew to be back home when the street lights came on.
Exactly.
Now these children, it's rough out here.
Right, my son tried to go outside at 8:30. Like, where you going?
Right.
Can't go outside.
Carry on your tail upstairs somewhere and sit down.
You finna go outside. You're supposed to be going to bed.
Right. Not at all. Especially during this summer. You got to be back in the crib when the street lights come on. So I was having a conversation with my homegirls this week. And I want to ask this to you. As a man, do you think that women should start shooting their shots more? Or how do you feel about women shooting their shots?
I'm cool with it. I mean, it's flattering.
I was gonna ask that, how does it feel as a man for a woman to, come on to you?
Sometimes it be unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
It be, you be wondering if it's a joke sometimes. Or is you serious? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the most part, it be cool. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It be what most men be wanting.
Really?
And
I don't mean shooting your shot in.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a jab on them real quick. I talked to Bree Love, so I gotta.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I think that I am a woman who don't mind shooting her shot, honestly. But when I say shooting her shot, I don't shoot our shot. I don't mean intimacy, but real life. Hey, I want to get to know you. I want to go out on a date. So then that brings me to my next question. If a woman shoots her shot, do you think that she should be responsible for taking you out on a date, on the first date?
See, men don't think like that. We don't think she asking me, so she's gonna pay. No, we ain't.
Some men.
I mean,
I get so tired of the sassy
we don't think
guys
like that.
who,
if it comes up, then we'll figure it out at the time. You paying? Okay, cool. But we ain't thinking that.
Yeah.
2026 now, everybody 50-50. Everything's 50-50.
Yeah.
Right?
I see so many sassy men that be in their feelings like, oh, why you don't pay for this? And why take me out and get my hair cut and give me a manicure? Like, okay. If we're in a relationship, yes. But if I'm trying to shoot my shot or we're dating, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it should be nice gestures.
Yeah. But the way that they say it is it almost makes me nervous about, the whole women shooting their shot thing, because then it's like, well,
are they telling you to shoot yours?
No, not necessarily. Like, I don't shoot my shot unless I know I'm going, it's going in the basket. You dig? And I rarely miss. You understand?
Okay.
But
really, bruh.
But if I do, it's like, first of all, I don't like people like that. So if I shoot my shot, I've been contemplating for a while on shooting my shot. But
what you scared of? In the chat, tell us what she's scared of.
I'm gonna be honest, rejection. I think a lot of people are scared of rejection. Because you have to think about it. It takes a lot, not even just women, men too. It takes a lot for humans to shoot their shot. And it has to, apparently it's someone you really are interested in, right? So
no, I mean, not for men. We shooting shots with our eyes closed. We don't care if
yeah,
we
but
win or not.
That's natural for you guys, right?
We like,
but
hey,
women,
holla at me.
It's rare that we shoot our shots. We want to hear from you. Tap in. We got a caller on the line, Mr. Wright. Thank you for tapping in with us. How you doing today?
Good name for the topic.
It is. Pew pew pun gun.
Yes, for sure. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm a real listener. I listen every morning, every day on my way home from work.
Appreciate it.
I'm a young business owner. I'm digging what y'all putting down. I'm liking what they got going on new here. So I'm going with the change, with the flow. I appreciate y'all. I'd like the topic today, and one thing I wanted to say is I don't mind a woman shooting her shot, but you know what I like more than a woman shooting her shot?
What's that, Mr.
Because I like a lady with confidence. You know what I mean? It's something sexy about a lady that got confidence. You know what I mean? Like she confident in her swag, like who she is. You know what I mean? She don't care what nobody. I just love a woman that got confidence about herself. No, she a boss. I don't know. That's sexy to me.
Yeah, she ain't scared to talk to you.
Yeah,
because I'm a boss. You know what I mean? So you got to have some swag. You got to have some confidence to mess with a boss.
I know that's right, Mr. Wright. You heard it live and direct from Mr. Wright. He said you got to come with the confidence, ladies.
He ain't wrong.
That's right. But to me, if you shooting your shot, there has to be some type of confidence, there. Again, it takes a lot for a woman to shoot her shot. And I do think as a woman, we should start normalizing that,
So if you in a relationship with, and you see somebody liking the post, like, so how much is social media a factor when you in a relationship?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. So for me, I've never been, I'm not going to say never, but at this age, I'm not the type of woman who has time to try and keep track of what my, partner, I'm single, but if I was in a relationship, what my partner is doing as it pertains to that, right? Why? Because I've been there when I was young, and it's stressful. It's like you going through trying to figure out what he's liking, who he's following, all of these other things. But at the same time, it does matter. It does matter because some men, I'll tell you this, in a relationship or not in a relationship, if I'm dealing with a guy and he follows 90% of half-naked women, that's a problem for me.
So you on his social media is checking out what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. How much of social media is a factor into your relationship? Would you be checking, or would you have access?
I'm not going to say you should have access. I mean, it just depends on the person. Like, I know people who share social media accounts that are in relationships, right? I guess it depends on what you utilize social media for. Like, I really use it for business. if I didn't have the business that I'm in, I wouldn't even be on social media, right? So I use it for business. So I wouldn't expect for my partner to be all in my stuff, you know, trying to share.
Everybody else DM.
Yeah, like none of that stuff. But if that's not the case and you're just on social media because, you know, it's just you want to be social, then I think it does plays a factor, but it's based off of the relationship. I like privacy. I don't like secrets, but I love privacy. So I'm not big on like you gotta post me every day, or you know, like how they be going in on Clarissa, right? I'm not trying to be in a situationship or a relationship where you constantly have to prove that we're together.
Like you want like acknowledgement on his social media. That,
exactly.
You know, on your birthday or
like if it's natural, if it's something where we're out and we're having a good time, and he's like, "Come on, let's flick up." You know, like we looking good, like come on. But like not going to sit here and be like, you need to post this to let everybody know we together, and you know all of that stuff. Now,
but it all depends on how much social media he's into.
Exactly,
know what I mean? Or she.
Exactly.
What part of the relationship you in?
And I think the dangerous part of, or what could potentially be dangerous when you're in a relationship with social media is. There is really no way for you to consistently track what your significant other is looking at, or you know, unless you sit down and go into their account and
you put
go
their face
through.
next to their iPhone, bing, while they sleep.
Yeah,
like you done that before.
That's too much. I mean, if you have to do that, then you should probably
find somebody else.
Yeah, but social media, I feel like. When you're in a relationship, it can bring issues, you know, depending on how loose, especially if that person doesn't live, you know, in the same city as you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and then there's so much temptation.
I mean, some relationships be built off of social media, or like it starts from social media.
So to your point, do you believe in meeting new people or dating, like social media dating?
I mean, we all have. At some point, you was talking about Black Planet and, you know, MySpace. We all
so
have
we was
that.
groomed with Black Planet today on social media. Wow.
You know, I mean, that's our era, but, you know, it's been other, you know, you got Black People Meet and all, you know, remember the phone chats and stuff like that?
Yeah. But with Black Planet, I think it was a little different because majority of the people that was on there we knew. You know, now it's different because it's people from all over the world. And it's like, do you feel like your relationship, like how important is your relationship when you feel like you have so many options? And these are options that you don't necessarily, you may have not met this person, don't know this person or nothing, but in your mind, there's options.
I mean, it's a lot of options. And then when you factor in, like me and Z was talking about, like when you working, you know, depending on how your life set up, like it won't become a priority.
That's the fact. Shout out to Anita Nicole. She's been tapping in all week with us. She said the way it starts, sets, and establishes the tone of the relationship. I agree with that, Meech. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. We got to go to commercial break. It's your girl, Jazz, 101.7 The Truth.
Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, Petey Pablo, Jaquan, and Milwaukee's very own Big Frank. It's Milwaukee's biggest throwback party of the summer, all for $29. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic lucha libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty pageant, art installations, and so much more. Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets now at tacosandtequilafestival.com.
Dreaming of owning your first home? Don't settle for a fixer-upper. Build a brand new home with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. They partner with first-time buyers to make home ownership possible with little to no down payment and a team that's on your side every step of the way. Even if you're just starting to explore what's possible, they're here to help you take the next step. If your household earns between $55,000 and $90,000 a year, you may qualify. Visit MilwaukeeHabitat.org to learn more.
Watch and listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Sherwin's the king on the airwaves, king.
There's some things I want to highlight that we may not be cognizant of, and I know that some of y'all are going to take issue with what I say, but I'm going to be factual and I'm going to be objective about it because they are still hard at work to make sure that we die fast, We live difficult lives. We make less money. We have less access to healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not just some random occurrence. And they're criminalizing some of our just unnecessary, loud, boisterous, and disrespectful behaviors. You know, I remember an era where black folks didn't necessarily need to be heard. Us being in public and being seen was quite enough, because we are giving them more fuel for the fire, especially now that we have, I'd like to think, more political power than we've had in years past. And just as we're starting to gain more political power, that's when they start to take away our districts. And guess what? You didn't see it coming.
When you work smart, incredible things can happen. By joining Smart 18, the union for Wisconsin sheet metal workers, you'll open the door to a brighter future. You'll learn and earn more. Enjoy awesome benefits across the board. Build a great career and feel empowered and supported every step of the way. The smartest career decision you'll ever make starts with Smart 18. Find out more today at smart18info.com.
Hey, Joe, working again? Retirement was boring, huh?
Not boring. Expensive. Food, medicine, rent. Social Security just isn't enough.
I know, and that's why I used benefitscheckup.org. It connected me to an extra $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month?
Benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging.
Free? I'm going to benefitscheckup.org today.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. Meech, what are we talking about today?
We tapping in. Our first topic was what should Milwaukee bring back, like what tradition. But now we in something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
We in relationships, basically. But what you think about, like, teens in relationships?
So as an educator, I'm around teens all day, and I get the firsthand scoop on all of their messy relationships. And as someone who was dating in high school, I had a high school sweetheart. Rest in peace to Deontay. He actually passed away a couple of days ago. It was the 13-year anniversary. But I had a conversation with my students today. I've been noticing a lot of students who are in my class, but different blocks popping up in relationships. And, the young ladies be fighting and arguing, and it's so messy. And I think a big part of it is the social media piece. The big part, because, for example, one of the situations that happened was someone seen somebody post a picture of them with their guy with the young lady in his car. You know what I mean? And they sending it around and different things like that. So I think the advice that I gave to them was, personally, I feel like the best love I had was in high school, because we didn't want nothing from each other. It wasn't no hidden agendas. We all broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got nothing to offer. You just love. You just loving them because you love them, right? But the problem with that is, teens are not emotionally mature to deal with certain things. For example, if, they're out and about, or if they're at school and it's a young lady who may like, their boyfriend, then, they get into it with the young lady, which as an adult, that doesn't make sense for us. But I just think that in today's society, they do not have the mental or emotional maturity to handle, relationships. And these youth are grown. Like they act
They take
grown.
ownership so fast in a relationship. Like, how do you gonna call them your bae?
And then it's like,
You don't even know
the scary part to me is they're like how often they recycle the same, like in groups.
I mean, it's the same thing at this level.
It is, but when you're young like that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I remember my daughter had got a boyfriend. I didn't know what to do.
How did you feel about it? How old was she when she got her first boyfriend?
I think she was a junior in high school.
Yeah.
So probably like 16, 17.
That's not bad. My first boyfriend in school was in
freshman year, huh?
My first real boyfriend.
So Don, define that real boyfriend versus what you just saying is a boyfriend. Like, what's the difference here?
So, like, in middle school, you call yourself liking somebody, but that's not really a real relationship because your parents are not going to allow you to spend time with them outside of school, right? So that's like that don't count. Like, if you talk to the average person nowadays, I'm like, man, we dated in middle. I used to talk to her in middle school. Like, boy, that don't even count. Stop telling people we dated and we dated in 6th grade. Like, that doesn't make sense. But I think in high school, it's a little different because you have more, flexibility. You're working. Some teens are driving. Like, they get to spend time together, stuff like that. I didn't have my first real boyfriend until I would say my sophomore year of high school.
Was he approved by your parents?
So,
was he?
Yes and no. Meaning, yes,
approved by your mama, but wasn't approved by your daddy.
My dad was incarcerated during that time, and so was my brothers. So I didn't have anyone to
that extra filter.
Yeah. But the reason why I say yes and no is because he was a good young man. Like, it was no issues or nothing like that as far as how he treated me. The problem was we were so in love to where we became rebellious. Like, we ran away together, like,
okay.
And then it got to the point where my mom was like,
look at you.
You can't never talk to him again.
You ran off and talked to him as much as you wanted to.
What's crazy? Like, his mom and his sister, I call her my mama to this day. Like, we talk every day. Like, I love them. And we laugh about it now, about how, that whole situation.
Hold on, wait. How long was y'all gone for?
3 days.
You came. What made you come back?
His mama called us. I got to get into it. We got to call her on the line. Bruh. Al, talk to us. Thank you for calling and tapping in.
Well, I'm just going to be honest with you. If you are, number one, you should never want to be on nobody's profile as they other half. You can learn more. Number two, if you talk to one, you might as well talk to 3.
Wait, hey, Al, this Al from yesterday. How you doing, Al?
Al listen to every show all day.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you, but thank you, Al.
Oh, no. If you're talking to one, you might as well talk to 3 because the first one is already doing something with number 2. Number 3, you don't care about their potential. Because that's what makes people jaded and bitter. Because, see, what they do is when they get to what they want, they're gonna make experience and cash out on somebody who did absolutely nothing. You don't care about their potential. And most of all, don't do long distance dates because they'll say, I love you and good night and roll over on top of somebody else, especially if they're in another state, because I would do the same. Last but not least, you need to get on your prep and your doxaline because people out here raw dogging and all that stuff.
We were
and
just talking about that.
Making a comeback.
Thanks,
And you don't want to be walking around here looking like you got shingles on the mouth. And a lot of people is putting your pH balance off. So a lot of times people think they got gonorrhea and chlamydia. It's just they didn't put the pH balance off. So all I'm saying is, if you're gonna date one, you might as well date 3. Don't sell yourself short. And if people was honest with each other up front, people wouldn't be so jaded and bitter. Just come out and say, this is me. Either you're going to deal with it or fall back. But when you look into it trying to get something, then that's when rejection comes. When one reject you, it's 25 who will say yes. And if you get them from 60 to 80, all you got to do is blow on them. But you need somebody that's probably in their 20s and 30s for the phonification. Then you need somebody else for the money. And the person who does everything right is always broke with bad credit. Have a good one.
Thanks, you, Al. Thank you for always. We got to do a keeping it real on truth with Al segment, because Al be spitting big facts. But and I want to touch on some of the things that he mentioned as well. But back to the story time. So me and my mom got into it when she got home from work at like 8:00 at night, and him and his mom got into it the day prior. And I called him, and he was like, catch it. I'm staying by my cousin Nikki house. Shout out to Nakia Ali. He was like, I'm staying at my cousin Nikki house. I'm gonna come get you. Catch the yellow cab to my house, and I'm gonna pick you up. Mind you, I was 15, he was 17. He didn't know how to drive. So the whole time we in the car, my face about to hit the windshield because he braking so hard because he don't know how to drive. But at that time, I felt like that was the sweetest thing. Like he just came to my rescue, right? And his mom ended up finessing Nakia because she was like, what is they doing over there? She kept calling for days, and she called the third day. What is they doing over there? And she was like, leave them alone, they fine. And she was like, oh, so they is over there.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, dang, Nakia, you just, gave up the information. But long story short, my mom went through this whole, you can't talk to him. And his mama like, you can't talk to her. And then our moms had kind of got into it. And then a week later, they had a conversation and was like, because we started sneaking back out anyways. We can't stop him from going to school.
Yeah.
So when I go to school, I'm about to sneak on the bus to go, see him. And it was like, it's nothing we can do about it. So let's just figure out a way to work around it. So I would, his mom rather for me to be over their house than him over mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I would, go over there and my mom would pick me up. So yes, she approved, but at the same time she didn't. But at this age, having conversations with his mom about this now, I understand her stance because the biggest thing was we just wanted y'all to be safe. Mm-hmm. We wanted y'all to use protection. We wanted y'all not to have no babies, at a young age. And as a parent now, I understand it.
So when is a good time to have that conversation? Do you wait until you find out they running off with their boyfriend, or you try to catch it before they even get to that age of middle school or high school?
Honestly, I think it just depends on the child because, for example, my daughter who is 9, she's not the average 9-year-old that's out here. She's still a kid, right? So I foresee her going into middle school still being innocent, still not,
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to give it to them too early. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think the perfect time for young ladies is when they start their cycles because that's literally when they can become pregnant.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to put my daughter business out here like that, but she started the cycle kind of late. So we've been going through.
So I still would wait until then though. Even if it is late, because prior to that, they don't understand. When that cycle comes, that changes everything in their minds, their hormones, they're, blossoming, they're growing up. So for young ladies, I think around that time. For young men, I would say when that voice start to change.
Yeah, but my son, I got a 6-year-old too. He got a girlfriend at school. Like, how you know about this? So it's like, for a boy, it's like you always kind of gotta constantly mention something. That.
Well, with my son, I had to have the conversation when he was in 5th grade. So this was 2014, and we had like a little, flip phone, just something, gave it to him because he was doing AAU and he would go with his coaches and stuff. And I'm just a super overprotective parent, so I wanted to be able to reach him, Mm-hmm. But I went through that phone. And mind you, he in 5th grade.
That's what I'm saying. It's already, we talking social media here.
Yeah.
So it's like, on social media, it's way more women being prerogative than it is men. You know what I mean? Like, you barely see a man with his shirt off on the internet now.
Well, I don't know. My algorithm must be different. Because
definitely.
Baby, let me tell you.
I'm not, my algorithm ain't that.
Yeah, I know. I know
but
it.
At the same time, just in general,
yeah,
you could automatically know that's what's going on the net. But
I think it's different with men now. I think they just package it up differently. They package it up by having topics about relationships and, a man should do this and that. And they be the same ones.
Oh, that's how they drag you in. That's how they pull you in.
They be the dog. They be the dogs. Those are the dogs. But for my son, I most definitely had that conversation with him way earlier than I did with my daughter.
When I was young, it was the birds and the bees.
Yep.
The birds versus the bees.
Yeah. And I don't think that like there's a set standard. I think that is based off of the parent, the household, and what your children are exposed to, because a lot of children are exposed to stuff way faster than what our children will be exposed to. You know what I mean?
Especially on that game.
That's another thing. Like it's so much access. Not just social media, but the video games.
The video game is a whole nother topic.
When they go to school.
We can put that on the day.
But one thing's for sure and two things for certain, you know, a lot of parents should not be feeling away when they experience their children, you know, making certain comments or doing certain things if they playing certain music around them.
They gonna grow
or if
up.
they, you know, doing certain things in front of them, and then they wonder why they're acting the way that they're acting at such an early age. Well, stop playing City Girls and stop playing the certain songs that you're playing around them, you know, and that plays a big part of it in it too, as well.
So when I was in school, I think we got in high school. I think I was in high school. We sex education classes started.
And they don't happen anymore.
It was my freshman year, and then it was like that was it.
Yeah. Yep, it was my freshman year too, you know. Let's talk about it. Tap in with us. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We got to go to a break and pay some bills. Do not touch that dial. We want to hear from you. Hit us up on the
Truth
chat.
Nation,
Call in.
tap in.
Yes, indeed.
What's the word, Milwaukee? It's your favorite producer, Meech. Don't just check in. Tap in with Jazz Tyler.
Tap in. We are live and direct Monday through Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. And I am your host, Jazz Tyler. This platform is for the youth, the voices of the city. We are here to remind the world that your voice matters. Hit us up, tap in, and let us know what's on your mind because the time is now. Tap in.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Still think you're going to use those old chemicals just sitting around under the sink, in the garage, or down in the basement? We're talking things like old antifreeze, paint thinners, batteries, propane cylinders, and pesticides. So don't let them sit there. Get rid of them right away to MMSD's Home Hazmat Drop-Off Centers. It's safe, it's easy, and it's open to all Milwaukee County residents. There are 3 locations open year-round. Let's clean up Milwaukee.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct in an American Family Insurance studio in the heart of downtown Milwaukee.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Okay, we got the chat going crazy. DV said she making spaghetti. Were they making spaghetti?
DV, do you put sugar in your spaghetti?
I do.
I do too. I don't put a lot, but I put it to take the bitterness out from the tomato sauce.
I just put sugar in my spaghetti.
You just like the sugar? Yeah,
I know. It's just. I mean, sometimes I can go cheese.
Yeah.
It depends.
I like
depends
cheese
on how, because some people cook the meat in the spaghetti. Come on, Z.
I do cheese
in the spaghetti.
Cheese and hot sauce. No, you put cheese on top of the spaghetti.
Like the mozzarella.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Yeah.
Parmesan, or you
I
put
like
a whole
Parmesan,
slice of
a
American cheese on the top.
Yeah, with some hot sauce. Throw some hot sauce on that joint.
Hell no.
Look, see,
No American cheese.
Get him
Just
off
the
of
hot
that.
sauce.
Yeah.
He don't know. You don't know about the American
You
cheese.
gotta melt the American cheese on top of the
Come on,
spaghetti,
now,
man.
you just ain't in this conversation. Then at this point, you don't know what we talking about. American cheese on top of the spaghetti.
That American cheese on top of spaghetti.
Yeah.
4-5 slices.
That sounds like something I should be saying.
That's the black people version. You know what I'm
4-5
saying?
slices.
You know?
That's why I said it's a couple different ways you can go. You can go sugar spaghetti,
Yeah.
but
American cheese,
then
Parmesan.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
some people go provolone.
He said no sugar in it, Italian sausage. See, I just made some of that too. I made a different type of spaghetti the other day with the Italian sausage, but then I bake it with the cheese on top. And it be so
The hot
good.
sauce?
Yeah, like you gotta dress
It all
it
depends.
up,
Some
you know
people
what I mean?
make the spaghetti in the meat. The noodles with the meat.
Yeah.
Like he said, he got Italian sausage in there. Some people do meatballs.
Yeah, or
And then
pasta.
Then sometimes, like, you keep it separate. They can put their own, how much ever they want on there. So
That's pasta.
Yeah.
That's pasta for sure. Jasmine West says, life is never too modern for the birds and bees conversation. Plus, they added video game adult ratings for a reason. That's true.
I be hearing them kids cussing on this game. Not my kids. I be on the internet or something. You see them like
They be
the little
talking like they grown.
Man, what?
Yeah. Well, back to the youth and relationships, I don't think that a lot of youth nowadays have healthy relationships. I don't. I think that they have too much exposure. I think that social media makes it very messy. They don't have the emotional maturity to understand why they need not to do certain things. And they don't know how to handle someone else liking their, boyfriend or girlfriend. And they spaz out and want to fight, everybody. It just becomes too much.
To me, it's kind of what relationship is they having with their parents.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of starting from there. You know what I mean? What type of relationship? How comfortable are you talking to your kids?
Now, I will say as a senior, maybe even a junior, like if you're a mature junior, and you get into a relationship, you headed into your senior year, that makes sense. Like I can see seniors having real relationships.
Because they in the midst of planning
their life. Exactly.
Like what they say, at graduation day, today's the first day of the rest of your life.
Of the rest of your life. But the danger in that too is once they get to college, there's options. Especially if you're going out of state.
When I got to college, what?
It's options, and then you meeting people from all over. So, the point for me is it okay? Yeah, we all did it. But, you don't want to limit yourself because remember, in high school, how many of y'all thought that was the person you will be with for the rest of your life? Like, oh, I know we're going to get married.
It's like thinking back, it's like being in high school is like you didn't think it was another moment in your life. Like you thought it was that you was living in the moment.
Yes.
So to even talking about like college and stuff in high school, you really just think that's
it.
Yeah.
You don't see, way farther.
You ain't know
ahead.
you finna have 5-6 houses you finna move out of. You gonna smack 2 cars. you ain't finna know that. Like you gonna go through 17 bank accounts.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
They gonna come take your car.
Yep. They gonna take all of that, which is important because the decisions you make as far as relationships, even at a young age, can cost you. I had a lot of friends in high school who were pregnant teens.
Mm-hmm.
We had a whole school dedicated, Lady Pitts, to pregnant teens.
Do they still have that?
No, and I don't even think that teen pregnancy is like as big as it used to be back in the day.
I don't think it is. Yeah, I was just finna say
so
that.
I am proud of that.
I don't think that is. These kids are super skinny.
Yeah, like they're more into aesthetics.
Yeah,
like I don't see a lot of like pregnant. Not to say that it's not happening because I'm sure if we do the research it is, but I don't see a lot of
like at least around Milwaukee.
Yeah, so
like
then that makes me wonder if we was the problem because we had a whole school dedicated
but
to pregnant
nothing wrong with
teens.
Lady Pitts though. Like they was frowned upon.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the fact that there was a school dedicated to pregnant young ladies means that there had to be a rapid rate of teen pregnancy, you know.
But that's a good move, though. So that way they around.
And
like,
they have support.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they also had like cosmetology and stuff, you know, for them back then. But again, it's just, you know, to the young folks listening, you got to be careful because one night could be the rest of your life. You know, you can have a baby, you can catch something. It's all types of things that can happen from dating and leading with your emotions when it comes to relationships.
You know
as
what's
a teen.
crazy though? Like we used to do like me shakes. We used to do no condom, no way.
I know. Shakes used to be at the high school.
Yeah, we used to be at the high school
with the
passing out
table.
condoms and stuff. Yeah.
That's, you know what's crazy? That's really how I met Shakes.
Yeah.
My freshman year in high school
Shout
at
out
Juneau, Shakes pulled up with the condoms, and he used to date my cousin back then too. But he would pull up to the high school with the condoms.
The health department was real supportive of that.
Yeah, they
at the
were.
time.
They were. It's me, SC said, Wash House even had a daycare in the school. We need to bring back specialty high schools. Most definitely. We mentioned that the other day. Alfonso said, Happy Friday, Jazzie and Mech. It's Mahdi. Mahdi, peace, Mahdi. Thank you for tapping in with us. He's been on all week as well. But yeah, hit us up and let us know your thoughts. We're talking teens and relationships and social media. Should women shoot their shots? 833-212-1017. So now that your daughter Mech is in college, let's say she comes back, you know, this summer or next summer on college break with the boyfriend.
A different boyfriend?
Oh, she has a boyfriend now.
Yeah, she got the same boyfriend. Shout out Brandon and Maya. They doing their thing. You know.
So what is your relationship like with her boyfriend?
However she wanted to be.
Okay.
That's how I'm
You let her
in my
take the
head.
lead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I'm not.
Yeah. See, I be all in my
I'm
kids'
not-
business
I'm
too
not-
much.
I mean, she's
I ain't gonna say
19
too
now,
much,
so
but-
it's-
I
it's more
still be
so-
in my kids' business. You
I
know,
mean-
when they in relationships. But that I think it's different too, because I was laughing. My homegirl a couple weeks ago, she said, you know, we at the age now where we gonna be your bald-headed mama.
I mean, the only thing I could say though with their relationship is that like my mama and her mama would be like, why don't he pay for this or he pay for that? You know, same thing we was talking about earlier. Like, you know, how much is it a 50-50 thing? You know what I mean? Because he's still in high school. He graduates now.
Okay.
And she just did her first year in college.
So
So it's, you know, that dynamic. Usually it'd be like, you know, the man's older, the woman's a little bit younger. But
Yeah.
by her being older, I know her mom would be taking a little bit of more stance about how much time she's putting into that because he's still in high school. So I know
Absolutely.
that's what's going on.
Marty said, don't wait for society to teach your kids. Help teach your kids how to be God-fearing, productive people in this nation. I agree. We got to go to a commercial break to pay some bills. Do not touch that dial. You are live and direct with Jazz and Mech, 101.7 The Truth.
Wake up to Truth in the Morning, 7 to 9 a.m.
Again, I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
True Nation, we want to hear from you. 833-212-1017.
Truth in the
I
Morning.
love you, baby. I just love the different talks, how y'all mix it up.
Truth in the Morning.
As a community, we have to take a deeper look at our family, at our friends, and ourselves, help other people heal, be kind to people, be concerned about people's well-being, and I love you all. You all have been rocking it out. Salute. God bless.
Wake up to Truth in the Morning, 7 to 9 a.m.
101.7 FM. The Truth.
Homer and I will be the new morning show.
Truth in the Morning.
On the award-winning 101.7 The Truth.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Love y'all.
We'll be black.
So don't change your dial.
You're listening to 101.7 FM, The Truth of Milwaukee.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. And you think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. We've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Listen to the man who tells you exactly how he sees it. The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. Meech, what's the word?
What's the word? We tapping in.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. They going in on this Friday. We love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to all the listeners. We want to hear from you. We are talking social media and teen relationships.
What Milwaukee should bring back.
Everything, man. Before we hop back into it, I got to give a huge shout out to the HFCA, my HFCA students who will be graduating tomorrow. Shout out to my studio manager, Kennedy Turner. She just and got accepted to Georgia State University. She will be attending Georgia State this fall. Darius Hanna, he is going to MATC for audio engineering. Shout out to Darius. I've actually been able to pair him up with Business Boy 2 for a mentorship. He's one of the producers there as well. Shout out Sanaya Liggins. She's going to Mount Mary University, and D'Angelo Johnson is going to Alabama State University.
Congratulations to all the graduates.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And as far as the youth entrepreneurship, I have a student by the name of Kingston who is a junior and has his own detailing services. So we got to get him up here to talk about that as well. Mm-hmm. So, Meech, before we went to break, we were speaking about your relationship with your daughter's boyfriend. Even though she's not a teen anymore, you mentioned that your relationship with her boyfriend is based off of how she moves, right? Whatever relationship she wants. And I thought about it. At first, I didn't catch it, but I understand it because sometimes as parents, we can overplay our parts. If it's not serious, it's like, I don't want to treat it like this is a serious relationship.
In reality, she, when she's home from school, she stay with her mom.
Got you.
I don't know what's going on a daily or around her 24/7, but, then she's 19. So it's like, we went, when they first got together, she said she had a boyfriend. We all went out to dinner, met him, and I was just kind of glad he wasn't no little guy from where I'm at.
Yeah. Where is he from?
They stay in Waukesha.
Okay.
Well, he's from West Dallas. So he's from here, but he's staying in West Dallas. But I was just, just kind of glad it wasn't what I'm out here. What we out here talking about, or what we out here trying to change. So, it wasn't no knock to them people, but it was just like, I was just trying to tell her mama, like, look, you own her about just a lot of stuff about having more. She got a scholarship to Notre Dame, this and that. She schedule packed. She's organized, smart. And then it's like, with this, she's treating it the same way. She treat her and her boyfriend relationship the same way she treats anything else. She's on top of it. So I don't know what's, and then he's not a thug. So it's like,
what more could you want?
Yeah. I mean, for me, that was kind of like, I could kind of sit back. You really still, still keep an eye on him. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Got my eye on you, Brandon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got my eye on you, but you still.
Yeah.
But, you let them do their thing, Won't nobody breathing down my back when me and her was
together.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I agree. Bella says, hello, peace, Bella. Thank you so much for tuning in. Madi said, you can't choose your kid's partner, but you can give your kids advice what a bad partner is. That is true. I agree. And the difficult part about that is sometimes, they don't hear you, which is why, I'll go back to what we were speaking about yesterday. I don't hide anything from my children.
Mm-mm.
I let them know what I've been through so that they can understand why they need not to, choose a bad partner, for example, or things of that nature. But I am one of those mamas who be all up in my kids' business, whether from relationships to who they hang with to, we were talking earlier about sharing locations. It's funny because
I still got the location on my daughter.
My kids feel like they need, like my daughter has my location.
And my son right
does
now.
too. They're on me more so about my location than I am about them.
I got my mom's location.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. So I don't have my mom's, but so we have a family group chat and I share my location. It's indefinitely with my sister, but yeah,
we got the Life 360. We pushing.
Yeah.
We got the Life 360. Me, my sister, and my mama. And then, iPhone location with me and my daughter and my son.
Yeah, I believe in, sharing locations and stuff like that. But sometimes with just cell phones in general, it get a little tricky, especially when people be trying to hack your phones and all of that. So I get real skeptical when it comes to my children and how they utilize their cell phones, and all of that. But for safety purposes, we have to, but my children be on me a little bit more. And sometimes I forget that I share my location with them and my daughter will be like, where you at? If I'm trying to sneak off and get some food by myself.
Yeah, bring me back some. I see you at,
yeah.
See you getting the wings.
Yeah, she like, hold on, where you at? You said you was going here. And I'm like, why you in my business? Don't do that. But tap in and let her know what you think. How old do you think your child should be before you actually stop requiring them to share their location, or is there not an age limit?
I don't think it's an age limit. I think it's like you said, it may be the privacy or the trust thing. Like, it's not that I don't trust my daughter. It's just we in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact.
If we call and we can't get a hold of you, we want to know where you at. And we coming.
Yes, that's a fact. And I do agree with that.
That's basically what that is. If it's something going on and she got into an accident or something, I don't even need you to explain that. Here I come.
Yep.
I know where you at.
I
know
agree.
What I mean? So that's basically what that is. Like I said, in my mom, anything can happen. So it's like, we trying to get a location put on her boyfriend so that because he's in Tennessee. So it'd be like, we don't know.
What's going
on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's important though. It is. And to your point, especially living in a city when you have young Black kids, whether they're young ladies or young men, you just always want to be mindful. And that goes back to who they're hanging with, and sometimes they're, turn it on, turn it off, for privacy reasons. So again, that's why I asked about the limitations as far as how long, because one of the things, the back and forth that me and my oldest daughter have a lot is her privacy. It's like, you always trying to control what I got going on. I'm not trying to control you, but I gave birth to you. And I've been on this planet longer than you, but I also want to respect her privacy at the same time. But, to me, her safety is more important than her wanting her privacy.
It'll come into play. She'll know how important it is that you got she'll know how important it is when you that you have her location. It'll come into play.
Absolutely. Madi said, be careful how you police your kids. Life don't push them away. Trust Allah. Absolutely. I don't police my children, but I do be in a business. I want to know where you at, who you with, where y'all going, who y'all in the
heard
car
me.
with, what kind of car
You
y'all
heard
in,
me.
how much money do you
What
got?
color is the car?
What color is the car?
He got gas. They got gas.
What's the address? You know?
How much money they got?
Everything.
They got a job.
Yes.
Let me tell them to text me their mama number.
Yes.
Matter
And
of fact.
hello. Yeah. So we all can be in communication together.
I'm policing it.
Yeah. You have to know.
Because if there's no communication between the two parents,
yep.
You know what I mean? It's like, and I have to step in even more because someone's on the other side of just letting y'all do whatever y'all want to do.
Exactly.
And that ain't happening.
Exactly. I can say what I'm most comfortable with as far as my children is the friends that they have are friends that they've been around. So that feels good. And even if it's a new friend, you know, we always end up knowing, you know, the parents, like my son, his best friend is Walt's son. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even know that was Walt's son for a while.
Yeah, they
you know?
Move too.
And that's his right hand. Mm-hmm. It was like, that makes me feel more comfortable when I already know the parent, but even if I don't, I just feel I grew up in a time where we couldn't spend a night by nobody's house. You know? Like you can spend a night by our house.
Your cousins, yeah.
Yeah, you can't spend a night by nobody's house. And even if we went on a play date or whatever,
bringing them
got
bed
to know your
bugs
mother.
back.
Yeah. Gotta have your parent contact. You know, my son 19, I still want to know who you with and who their mama and who their father is.
Now, my son had boys from school calling my phone. I went to the school, let me where his daddy at.
Yeah.
Like I need to, what's up, bro?
Absolutely.
Need to talk to you, you know.
Absolutely.
We ain't really talk too much, but I know that's your son. Okay,
yep.
I know how you look. Yeah, his son look. I know who calling my phone. You know they calling. Okay, what time they getting off the phone. You know, because they call up until the time we tell them to, y'all got to get off the phone.
You have to. And I think that I'm not quite sure as far as other parents, but I think that that's something that we should, you know, bring back. If that's not the case, you need to know who your kids are around. You need to know whether there is friends, relationships, or whatever the case may be. But stay in a business, man.
Yeah, so this some of the short leash or the long leash that we doing as parenting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, what you think? So if we doing this,
mm-hmm.
and then you got these kids out here doing what they doing, what you think they parents is doing?
Well,
none of the stuff we doing.
I think I can't say that because I think ultimately, like, there's a lot of great parents that's, you know, doing what they're supposed to do, and children still do whatever it is that they want to do, right? But then you have some parents who are so wrapped up in themselves and what they got going on that it's just like, it is what it is, you know? And that's what I
ain't worried
thought
about them and that boy, that boy.
Yeah, like that's that, and for
that's
me,
not. I don't think that's the route.
No, it's
you got to
not.
kind of, you know, like the youth we talked to yesterday. They gave praise to their parents.
Yes,
you know what
absolutely,
I mean, and that's what you want. You know what I mean? At least be present.
Yes,
be informal. You know, and kind of be there to help. You
absolutely.
Know what I mean?
Jasmine West said, I am 41 and my parents are 69 and 67. We don't do location, but they will call, text me to death sometimes if I'm busy. But I talk or text with them every day and be in their business. Same here. My parents are actually old. My mom is 67. My father is 75. I'm the oldest on my mom's side and the baby on my father's side. I have 12 siblings. They start at 55 on down. And, you know, my parents, they have iPhones, but they will call and talk my ear off, you know? Okay. You say okay 1,000 times, they still don't get the hint that I'm trying to get off the phone. Okay. Then, why you get an attitude? Because I done said okay 30 times.
Then I'm going to tell you, they just said that 5 minutes ago.
Right. Well, like, what's the work? Can you just get to the point, you know?
They said it
already. But we got to go to break and pay a bill. We will be back. Do not touch that down. 101.7 The Truth.
Coming with straight truth.
One can invest their whole life and effort in helping the community, and sometimes they don't get
Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, Petey Pablo, Jaquan, and Milwaukee's very own Big Frank. It's Milwaukee's biggest throwback party of the summer, all for $29. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic Lucha Libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty pageant, art installations, and so much more. Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets now at tacosandtequilafestival.com.
It happens without warning. And when it's a truck crash, everything changes. Trucking and insurance companies know how to protect themselves after a crash. Call Gruber Law Offices and let us protect your rights. Never take on the insurance company alone. We've got the knowledge, skills, and resources to fight and win. And you pay nothing up front to get the help you need. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance. Because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we don't leave success to chance. We're designed for it. With strong support, high expectations, and a team committed to excellence, our educators turn belief into outcomes every day. If you believe every child deserves an excellent education, join Milwaukee College Prep. Apply today. Visit mkeprep.com/jobs.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. Digi Meech in the building. Meech, what's the word?
What's the word? We tapping in with the chat. What Milwaukee should bring back. Jump rope for heart outside. Oh, jump rope for heart is kind of good.
Yeah.
That I remember.
Yeah, outside activity day, carnivals in school parking lots, field trips for the good kids.
Yes, indeed.
That's what Jasmine West said.
I love jump roping. Like, Double Dutch was like everything.
I just like looking through the booklet of seeing the things that I wasn't going to get from reaching a certain limit. Because they gave us a booklet. They're like, look, if you do this many jumps, you get this prize, you get this prize.
Yeah.
I ain't getting none.
Jump rope was hard. It was real fun.
Man, the ghetto Olympics, Kens and tag and flag football and jump roping and.
Ma the Elephant said whoopings.
Yep.
Bring back whoopings.
Yes. Honestly, I'm grateful to say that I have children that I didn't really have to whoop like that. Well, I
had my fair share of whoopings. We used to have to line.
Yeah. Like my two oldest, when they were younger, they got some whoopings. They got some whoopings.
You get the occasional pop your leg.
Yeah. Stuff
pop
like
your
that.
hand,
Not no beatings though. Like we had the belt.
No,
my mom,
that's
she
what I'm
never
saying.
whooped us, but my auntie.
They say BTA.
Yes, belt to absolutely.
Belt to ass.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
For sure what was
the
going
thick
on.
black leather belt.
Miss Ann was, you hear me?
And just like Brandy, Jazzie, Jasmine, they gonna be sitting up in that room, but on fire. You understand?
I was fourth in line. Just know that. You hear me? I was fourth in line.
Man.
I knew exactly where I had to be.
Hey, you know what I used to hate? I used to hate when I grew up, again, as the oldest. Some of my siblings were younger, but I had a cousin, Rondell, the same age as me. And I used to hate if he get in trouble, then I got to get a whooping too. Just because we hanging out together. Why I got to get a whooping? I was
fourth in, it didn't matter what nobody did.
Guilty by association.
I was fourth in line. It was every time somebody got a whooping, we all got a whooping. I was fourth in line.
And then y'all be beefing.
We not beefing. We crying.
Yeah, but y'all be beefing later on.
No,
like,
we're
why you
crying.
do that? I don't even want to be around you no more. It's your fault.
Let me see your hair.
Get out my face. Your ugly self. Now I'm going to rank you the whole
I remember
night.
I got so many stories about that type of stuff. Oh, my God. But,
Jasmine West said Scholastic Book Day. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Then the chat going crazy.
That was such a... we had a collection of Goosebump books. And the Babysitters Club, Like everything that was in the Scholastic book.
They still have like
magazines.
the school, the book bus pulls up at like.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
That's a little bit funnier to me. I done got on there. My son we got on the. I said, "Oh, this is nice." Got on a book bus.
I used to love
the little library on the bus, the little short bus.
See, we was poor though, so I never had no money for book day. But
they get the big thing. The book fair had more than books. They had like
the
comic books,
and pencils and gadgets,
erasers,
yep,
just gadgets, like anything you could think of.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. See, my cousin and them, they had, a little money, so they got all the Goosebumps books and all of that stuff. But we was poor. We ain't had none of that.
R.L. Stein's.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't even get my hand. I should want to read one of them so bad.
Madi said, Jazzie, Abundant Faith Church. My church has a double Dutch group for the women, 77th and Good Hope. Listen, I might have to pull up. I'm not going to lie to you. That's probably a tradition we should bring back this summer. And shout out to Ebony Haynes. I went to Morris Middle School with her. I remember a few years back, I'm not sure if she still does it, but she had a double Dutch, a jump roping group where they were going around, teaching young ladies how to jump double Dutch. So again, this summer, man, we gotta let's start it with the adults, us, and get our children and do double Dutch and cans and the basketball tournaments and water guns and balloon fights.
Oh, I used to like when they used to pop open the fire hydrants.
Oh,
I know we had the fire chief in here the other day.
Yes,
but look, that
was
back.
such a. Oh my gosh.
With permission.
Yeah, bring that back. I think they do some of when it's like over 100 degrees.
Yeah.
They kind of like, it's like you almost have to,
I'm gonna apologize
somebody to break it.
Some of my friends who are elected officials now, because we might have to block them streets off and pop over that fire hydrant this year.
Yeah, that's like nostalgia 101, ain't it?
Yeah, we might have to. Yes, well, that's right. Allegedly, right? Jasmine West says, we used to look at East Bay magazines, picking the shoes we wanted, popping pencils, beating on lockers and desks. Cheerleaders for school games, friendly ribbon, hand clap games, the Velcro folders.
She was there.
PBS shows,
Jasmine
Carmen
West was
Sandiego spelling bees. You hear me?
She was there.
Absolutely.
She was there.
And beating on a desk, I was a rapper, so beating on a desk at the lunch table was everything for me.
I can go twice as hard.
Yeah.
Take a look.
It's in the book, Reading Rainbow. I
Look, we ain't got that one.
Anywhere. Man, we had some amazing childhood, and I think it is time to again bring those traditions back.
Something like Murray
tag. So that was what Myron was talking about for the family reunion. We play freeze tag. Any, meeny, miny, mo, and all of that good stuff. Like we should have block parties. Block parties was the highlight of my childhood because that's when everybody from your hood, whether they still lived over there or not, they coming in.
Me and the twins did a block party. I went to their first show was at like a block party.
Yes.
And it was like 150 kids off of 20th and Burla, and
that's fire.
They almost broke the window beating on the SUV we had.
Yeah. That's fire.
They ran all the way down 20th Street after them. I remember that.
Hula hooping, exactly, Jasmine. And because that $4 chips and with the Wildwood soda.
That ain't coming back.
With the Wildwood joints.
Dollar chips is not,
man,
the
25-cent bags
not
of chips.
Coming back.
That's not half air.
It's not happening.
Let's be clear, because these chips now, half of the bag is all air.
Them chips ain't going back now.
I'm sitting here like, what is we really doing? I didn't pay for this.
All three of y'all. I ain't gonna say it no more.
So what's one tradition, Meech, that you are going to commit to bringing back this year?
Jam for Peace.
Okay. Yep. I'm with it.
That's something I could contribute to.
I'll take that.
With no problem. I could help, organize that. Other than that is, I'm with popping pencils.
Yeah.
You know how many pencils I went through?
Remember arm wrestling?
Yeah.
I was arm wrestling.
They got a whole arm wrestling league.
Yeah, but I was arm wrestling the boys
Bloody
on the
Knuckles.
bus.
Yeah.
Bloody Knuckles, Hot Hands.
Hot Hands was fun.
Yeah, Hot Hands. Miss Mary Mac. It's so many, man. It's
Hands is number one.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely.
We ain't gotta bring
Pens
that.
is like playing spades and dominoes. You know, like.
Hey, you know what we should bring back though?
What?
The Hood Olympics when they was on
Yes.
the crates. Oh my.
Oh, absolutely. Basketball.
No, when they was fall off the crate.
Oh, that was during the pandemic, right?
They should bring that back.
Go home, Roger. Yes, I'm going to commit to. I really, really want to bring back Double Dutch and the water guns and water balloon fights.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good water balloon fight. Put the guns down and pick up the water guns. You know,
it done went from water guns to like pellet guns.
Yeah, just
like hold on, yeah, this is too serious.
spray the ops with some water and a water gun. You know what I mean? Like put the guns down, pick the water guns up, man. Let's get to it for real. Let's have a safe summer. You know, let's bring back these traditions.
For real. But
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Let's get back to the relationships. How many DMs you be getting as a woman? Like, you know, them crazy, you know, them, hey, baby.
Well,
this is a sick Negro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I'm gonna be honest. I think people think I'm mean because I don't get disrespectful DMs. I used to. They send some inappropriate DMs, and that's such a turnoff, and it's block all day. But I get more people trying to spin the block. You know,
old flings.
like it's some. Well, I guess I don't know because I never checked the unfiltered messages of people that don't follow me.
People that's already blocked.
Yeah. No. The people that, you know how you have the requests, people that you don't follow that request. I never checked that, so I can imagine it's probably a lot in there. But a lot of my DMs are people who try to spin a block or people who, you know, they'll hint that they want to. I have a few that's like, you know, let me take you out and all of this and all of that. But from what? Because
that's what
you
I'm
did.
talking about. How many of those you got?
I don't know how many, but it's my DM. My DMs be DMing. They be DMing.
They getting tapped in, huh?
They be DMing.
They trying to get tapped in with Jazz.
Man, listen, you're not gonna get no date from me just because you said I'm cute on Instagram. I'm just trying to say, like this. You know, I'm old school. You know, I wanna look you in your eyes. Now, I will say this. There's nothing like a DM from your secret crush, though.
Oh,
baby, when that notification
you
hit,
been doing something right, ain't you? You did something right.
My God,
you been waiting on that one. Huh?
Yeah, like when you get those type of DMs, and it's like, okay,
they coming when you ain't ready.
Okay,
they all the time.
You know?
Trust me, I get one of them messages. I'll be like, I ain't even ready to talk to you right now. No, it's over. I done seen too much other stuff. You done posted, dude. You done posted your baby, and then you over there twerking in the next video. I'm cool.
Oh my gosh, that is
cool.
So hilarious.
You can't do that with me.
No, I have different type of men. I have the Grand Rising Queen DMs.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I get the DMs that's like I still love you, you know.
You don't even know these guys.
Like some of them I do. The ones that be like, I still love you. I always love you.
You didn't know he loved you from the jump for him to say this.
I get I don't like
the Grand Rising Queens. Is
oh my
crazy.
gosh, listen. Oh my gosh, I just can't.
Them
like,
dudes is crazy.
I remember this guy randomly video chatted me. Never talked to him on social media or in real life, and he just randomly video chatted me, and that is so creepy to me.
It's
like,
that privacy. Oh, the boundaries.
Yeah, like I had to block him. Like, yo, this is not what we doing, right? What's your DMs looking like, Meech?
Dry.
Come on,
dry.
Meech, cut it out.
Hey, bro, you got studio time? How much studio time, bro?
Cut it out, Meech.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let you lie in my face.
I'm trying to
like
sign
that.
up for T4TC. Can you put me on? Yeah, send me a
I don't
beat.
believe you.
Stuff like that. That's what my DMs
you gonna have to
like.
show me receipts,
now my
Mitch. I don't
text
believe
messages.
you.
That's
I don't believe you. I don't believe.
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, the DMs is like them all business.
Yeah.
You know, I got a few conversations in there, people I know, you know, we talking about, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, but ain't no, you know, I probably sent a couple of, you know, I seen old girl doing her thing on Instagram type of things. Like, man, I gotta just, it's one of them shots, you know, when them blind shots from half court, you know.
I honestly, you know, it be kind of frustrating because I don't post half naked pictures. I rarely post nothing, and I still get and for the most part, people look at my page and can tell I do business.
You could be a girl, have one picture up there, you don't have,
and they
you gonna
still,
get,
it be like
they looking for
now,
the ones.
Speaking of the text, what I don't like, I can't stand what you doing.
That's
Negro.
me.
All day long. What you doing?
What you doing?
How your day going? What you doing? What you doing? What is you doing? Why do you got so much time to ask me what I'm doing?
You know what he doing. He trying to see what you doing.
That's so annoying. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. Like, if you don't have anything to talk about, don't what you doing me to death. You feel me? Don't do that. I can't stand that.
He's
Tap
probably
in.
trying to see if you got time to talk.
Well, ask, hey, how you doing today? I thought about you. Just wanted to know if you had time to talk. Don't what you doing me to death. You know, my son do that. I text my son, he be like, hey, ma, hey, baby, what you doing? I said, man, you starting to sound like, don't do that to me. What you want? Because when you ask me what I'm doing, that means you want something. So what you want? Just tell me what you want. Tap in. We want to hear from you. 833-212-1017. Do not touch that dial. We got to go to break to pay a bill. We are talking DMs, relationships, social media. Tap in with them.
Discover your new favorite city, Milwaukee. Catch a sunrise over Lake Michigan. Sip your way through craft breweries. And dive into a dining scene that's turning heads. From museums and music to thrilling sports teams and buzzing nightlife, Milwaukee delivers all season long. Good things are always brewing on the Fresh Coast. The expert guides at visitmilwaukee.org have everything you need to fully plan every detail. Whatever it is you'd like to do in Milwaukee. Plan your trip today at visitmilwaukee.org.
Now that I'm retired, I'm worried about making ends meet. Food, medicine, and rent cost more every day. And that's why I used benefitscheckup.org. It connected me to an extra $1,000 a month. Benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging. If you're on a fixed income, benefitscheckup.org might help you too. For free. Visit today.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Did you know that for 80 years, Paralyzed Veterans of America has been a lifeline for our nation's veterans with spinal cord injuries and diseases like MS and ALS, and all people with disabilities? In just the last 12 months, PVA has funded research of the first non-addictive pain medication in over a decade, partnered with an award-winning sports anchor to fight for accessible medical care for women veterans, ensured all women with disabilities feel seen and empowered with help from a top cosmetic company. And that doesn't even include what PVA have done over the last 80 years, like secured the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act, pioneered wheelchair basketball, helped design iconic landmarks, made the DC Metro a model transit system, and wrote and distributed resources in over 60 countries in 4 languages. None of this would be possible without your help. Every breakthrough, every battle won, and every life impacted is driven by you. Visit PVA.org to learn more.
.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct. Shout out to Zech, man. We talking about DMs. be going down in the DMs.
Going down in the DM.
What's the craziest DM you ever got, Meech? From the opposite sex.
That probably was a while ago. You know, I told you my stuff dry now. What's the craziest?
Yeah.
I had a booty pic.
That's
like
the craziest?
Yeah, I mean, you know, some.
Yeah, that's the average Tuesday for Digi
I told
B,
you my
man.
stuff dry, man. I ain't know nothing.
What's the craziest text you ever got? Not in relationship, but like somebody maybe you know, was dated or
you talking about on some dating stuff or just the crazy text period?
on some dating stuff.
Oh, they on their way with the trench coat. Like what? Never.
Did they really slide out? Listen.
They ain't show up with that.
Meech is so nonchalant.
show
He
up with
probably
that.
would. She probably like, I gotta do something.
I was like, you lying.
Yeah.
You lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. You know, I'm really I mean, it's a serious thing, but it's funny. I really am not into communicating via DM with a lot of people like that because I've had stalkers before.
Yeah.
You know, like real life stalkers, like weird. Just it's
women be in that position sometimes.
Yeah.
That'd be scary.
It's some weirdos out here. I remember I went to go get some work done on my car one time at Midas some years back. And you got to give them your phone number. And the guy who worked there texted me.
After you left and got your service.
After I left and got my service, text me an inappropriate picture. I almost threw up. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. So now I'm a little on the nervous side about social media, about, you know, even when I go places, like they be like, who's next? I make up a name. Anything. Number, everything. It's scary out here, man. It's scary on the social media world and just in real life. So
it's going down in the chat.
And people be catfishing.
It's going down in the chat. Pop said need to bring back the Warning League. I think it's still going on.
Yeah, Warning still happens.
Still going on, Pops.
Warning still happens. It starts, I want to say, the end of June at Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park. Yeah.
Yeah, at Lincoln Park.
Jasmine West still chiming in, said her last Jam for Peace was Boosie. I didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
In 07, 08. I didn't know Boosie came to Jam for Peace.
I didn't know Jam for Peace was still around that
enlightening.
time. Yeah, I didn't know that either. I didn't know that either. Yeah. So, Meech, are you single?
Huh? With the headphones on, like, huh?
That's why your DMs dry, Meech.
Yeah, I'm single.
You single?
Yeah, I ain't know nothing.
So this is funny. I asked someone, I said, are you single or are you single? Do you think there's a difference?
Single.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between
single
being
and single?
Mm-hmm.
You double single. That's the difference. I don't but no, I don't know.
Y'all gotta hit up his DM, man.
No, do not do none of that.
Hit up
Don't
my
do
guy
none of
DM.
that. That's everything I got. Anybody that DMs me goes straight into the request line. Don't have them in my stuff like that. Like,
oh
no.
my goodness.
My DMs is for studio time and potential moves. I'm not on none of that.
I know that's right. No, I'm not shooting my shot, man. It's my brother. This is my brother. I've known Meech for many years.
She
trying
to pass me to one of y'all.
I'm trying to make sure his DM ain't so dry.
It's dry. My phone don't ring while we here.
No, I honestly don't. Mine's not either. My phone dry.
I'm good.
My phone is dry.
I got my sessions booked.
You hear me?
And that's good. That's it.
But it ain't because I don't have options. I wanted to.
See, now that's
that way.
different.
You know?
Like me having options is different. I do.
Yeah.
Like who on my line?
Yeah.
It's a little bit different than what my DMs don't. Like, you know, I'm more of a I know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Like, you know.
That's what I was saying. I'm old school. I like, be in my face.
Yeah, I'm not meeting nobody online at this point. It's none of that.
Be in my face. But what if it's somebody what if it's different? What if y'all both old school, you know, and like y'all
I have to know him.
Following each
I would
other
have to
for a
know him.
couple of years,
I
and
would have
y'all
to know
video chatting, you know, all of that stuff. You know, you
No, I
know.
don't know. It might be a couple girls that come like, he in my DM, right?
Yeah. My other elephant said, I do not believe you, Jazzie. I'm being honest. You know why? Because at 38, I have zero tolerance. For real. And I know how to run men off too. If I know you playing in my face, all I do is apply pressure. They either gonna break or they gonna step up. And then that determines, you know?
Yeah, that's probably what it is now. Like, just the focus on men right now, probably just like, they probably like, you ain't got time, or it just seem like I'm not single, or whatever the case is. Cause
yeah.
Like, you so tunnel vision into the goal.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think too, it has a lot to do with insecurities. You know, the line of work we do is not easy for people that we deal with. They have to be built a certain way. We around so many different people of the opposite sex, you know, so it becomes too much at times. That's why my phone dry.
No, but
gotta put your big dog drawers on.
On the real side, you got
big
me thinking,
Jazzie, baby.
You got me thinking like, okay, we get off the air.
What?
Somebody gonna be on me about what I
Yeah.
said. About what I said. Like,
because
are you single now? Oh yeah. No, I got you know, I got great support from my mother's, my daughter's mother right now.
Oh yeah, we don't want no smoke.
It ain't no smoke. It's just support.
No
so we doing our thing, and ain't nothing.
Yeah, we don't want to. SGMKE414 said we got to get you together with Linda Meach. Who is Linda?
Linda, no, I don't. They know who Linda is.
Who is Linda?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Who is Linda? Linda, where you at? Listen, Linda, listen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, Linda, hold on.
Listen, Linda. But no, I agree too. Like it is a difference between communicating with someone via DMs versus text. I feel like DMs is, you know, at arm's reach.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not serious. It's nothing. It's like,
and it's you versus another 100 people that's probably doing the same thing, sending the same DM.
Text me so I know it's real.
I'm shooting half court shots.
Yeah.
Trying to, if I DM somebody on the internet, this is she got 80 million of these.
That's a fact.
If mine go through, then it's good.
So let's get back into the women shooting their shot on that note, Meech. So like, what's your advice for me if I wanted to shoot my shot at a brother, right? Not whether it's DM in person, over the phone. You know, what is a proper protocol?
Jazz single right now. We on live on the radio. Tap in 833-212-1017. No, but that's how you shoot your shot right now.
This guy is
start
hilarious.
Start a little dating app or something.
No. I mean, it's not for me. I'm saying for women out there. Like, I'm just using me as an example. Like,
I mean, it just. I think Mr. Wright said it earlier. It's just about the confidence, you know. Like, that's what men kind of looking for. Like, you know, we looking for somebody that ain't scared. I'm walking or I'm sitting down at a restaurant by myself or at the bar by myself, or we got mutual friends. Don't be scared to talk, you know, because men talk all the time. We saying anything out of the book to get your attention. So, you know, I think women should be able to do the same.
I think it's scary to shoot your shot as a woman now because I feel like you have to do a pre-screen, you know, like an application process.
A background check.
You know, who your baby mama? What,
stuff like
you
that.
know, where you grow up at? What type of family you come from? Who do you kick it with? Do you drink? Do you do drugs? You know, but mainly just figuring out who you are because especially in Milwaukee, everybody know everybody, you know? You have to thoroughly just do, and that's my problem. That's why I don't like shooting shots because I'm gonna ask some questions.
There's a lot of questions I got.
I'm gonna ask some questions,
especially if you got kids.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I mean
that matters.
What's some of the questions to chat? Like tap in with us 833-212-1017. Let us know what type of questions y'all asking the significant other when y'all trying to get that.
SG Milwaukee says, as a man, just say hi. It's not hard. We are simple. That is true. And I genuinely, you know, believe
that's basically
that
what
too.
you got to do. Just it's about the confidence. Just say hi. Oh, hey, I got it from there.
Yeah.
You know, you came at me. You choosing. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Madi said, be careful. Too many creeps out there, especially during the summertime. That is true. That is very, very, very true. So we talking about women shooting their shots, you know, if we should start shooting our shots a little bit more, what's the proper way to shoot the shot? You know, I just feel like, again, it's tricky because in today's society, it's a lot of sassy men out there, man. You know, some men, like real men, I am going to say real men, you know, to your point earlier, Meech, the response when you do shoot your shot is a little bit different than a lot of the men in today's society where they feel like they're the prize. Mm-hmm. You know, men who feel like they're the prize, it's a little sassy to me. You know? That's a little... I see you looking, Zach.
So, I mean, but...
we gotta go to break.
Men who shoot they shot are a little sassy to me. I mean, men who consider themselves as a prize are a little sassy to me.
But where do the sassiness stuff come from with this man? Like, is you talking about the ones you know that got that talking, ism in them, or the ones that you just?
I'm talking what I see.
Crazy.
Ism is crazy. Like that is insane. No, like the ones what I see on. So let me clarify. The ones what I see on social media, like this culture with these relationship panel discussions and everybody doing relationship videos and men that be sitting in their car, you know, like breaking. It's just like what women do too. You know, when you have the short reels and you see, and I just see so many men like, yeah, because I'm the prize, and I know, and it's like, whoa.
But then you see the opposite, like, man, you should do this for your woman.
Yes.
Like, come on, like, what side? What's going on?
What are we doing here?
Too much divided.
You know, what are we doing here?
Same with the women.
Maybe it's just time to get off social media. You know, maybe it's time. My algorithm. Meech, I need to change my.
Maybe we should bring real phone conversations back.
Yeah, when you on top of the refrigerator when you talking because you like somebody so much. Yeah. Sitting on top of the air conditioner, hanging out the window.
Maybe you bring the cord phones back, house phones or something, man.
Real conversations, you know, real conversations. Tap in with us. We are live and direct. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler and Digi Meech.
Tap in.
Hit us up, 833-212-1017.
Tap in.
May is Skilled Trades Month, a time to celebrate the hands-on careers that keep our communities and our economy moving forward. At Junior Achievement, students learn that great careers don't always start behind a desk. With support from Komatsu, students are exploring opportunities in skilled trades, advanced manufacturing, engineering, and technology in Milwaukee's Harbor District. Thank you, Komatsu, for helping inspire the next generation of builders, problem solvers, and innovators. Learn more at ja.org.
The first thing I thought about is, what am I going to do?
Peggy and Willie were injured when a driver ran a stop sign.
I was injured pretty bad, and they reached out to me and made sure that I got the medical attention that I needed to make that recovery. One call, that was all, and everything went well.
Here for you 24/7. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, Petey Pablo, Jaquan, and Milwaukee's very own Big Frank. It's Milwaukee's biggest throwback party of the summer, all for $29. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic Lucha Libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty pageant, art installations, and so much more. Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets now at tacosandtequilafestival.com.
At UW Credit Union, we have best-in-class technology and peopleology. Like if you lose your card, you can stop by in-branch for a same-day replacement, or you can have a new one instantly issued to the app. So whether you prefer interacting with our snappy online interface or our in-person regular faces, UW Credit Union is always here for every you. And whichever you choose, it's the best of both worlds. Join today at uwcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct from the American Family Insurance studio in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Meech, we are talking relationships and DMs and social media. Shout out to the chat. Anita Nicole, she said, hey, Jasmine, peace, Anita. Thank you so much. Crystal Clear says, what a nice combo. It is so nice to hear the host speak respectfully about women in relationships. Shout out to Meech, man. He's such a respectable guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, indeed.
It's all right, baby. It's all good.
We were talking about DMs and text messages and social media and relationships. And one of the things we were discussing, you know, as far as the amount of traction you have, right? I agree with some things we were talking about off air, Meech. You know, it gets... when
you get too old.
Yeah, it's to be
everybody
entertaining multiple people.
Everybody you know either married or got their significant
Exactly.
other, you know.
Exactly. So that's
kids.
why I mentioned not the application process, but the questions and fillers and filling people out, because at the end of the day, I already know what I want. I've been married, baby. I can't play a girlfriend. I have wife qualities. I'm sorry. I don't know how to play house.
If we doing our thing, we doing our thing. If you gonna be serious,
yeah, let's do it.
Be serious.
No gray area.
Don't get to telling me I'm on something that you ain't on, and this and that and the third, and then
yes, indeed.
Now we broke up, or whatever the case is. Was we even together?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like let's
it's so many games.
Conversate about what we're doing.
Be intentional.
Yeah, and if you decide, okay, that's what we doing.
Yep.
Don't be mad that you wanted to be friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Or you just want to be friends. Or I'm treating you like a girlfriend, or you ain't think it was gonna go this far.
Yep.
You ain't ready for the situations that I'm putting you in.
Yes, indeed.
And you know, or your kid's not ready, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And to your point, you know, also it just made me think, if we're talking old school, you know, meeting someone in person and text messages versus DMs, right? If you meet someone and build a relationship off of social media, how serious can you really take that relationship? Because think about it. If I met you on social media, right, and we started dating and we out somewhere and you take me to your grandma's house and you like, oh, baby, how you meet her? On Instagram?
On Facebook.
Like, what's Instagram? What's Facebook? Social media.
I mean, but if you're doing that, you have no morals almost. You just don't know the priorities of your morals. You don't know which direction you're supposed to go with them. Yeah. Just, I ain't meet my grandma or nothing like that right now. I mean, I got
not today.
I mean, I got kids with women and they haven't really got that deep in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just, sometimes it just don't be that. You know what I mean?
It just is what it is.
It's just about the kid. You know what I mean? So, you know.
It is what it is.
They don't know none of my close friends, cousins.
Yeah.
It took a while to meet my sister. You know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to get to know them. We're going through our own situation. You don't want to bring nobody else into the middle of certain things or conflict.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. But me personally, I just feel like I respect a man who I can look in the eye face to face, or someone I know who would shoot me a phone call or a text message over someone trying to shoot their shot in my DM.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And even if you did, because again, we are in, different times, even if you did. So for example, because let's say it was, a high profile celebrity woman that she don't know you, but she slid in your DMs and was like, "Oh, I've been watching you and listening to your show."
Oh, she made the shot. She made it. The shot has been made. You know what I mean? That shot has been made. Yeah, slam dunk.
So that's different versus if it's just a regular civilian that shoot they shot.
I mean, because you want the experience. You want the. I mean, not just me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it just because it's like, all right, man, look, Beyonce and my.
Yeah.
You just gonna say it just because it's status. You know what I mean? It's something exciting. It's an experience like never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, once you really meet this person, it's still gonna have the same feel.
Qualification. Yeah.
You know, it's gonna feel like the same thing. You know, that's why when you see celebrities get into it or whatever, they go through divorce or whatever, it that throws me back to like it's just regular people.
Yeah.
You know, baby mama saying the same thing my baby mama saying.
Absolutely. Shout out to the chat. Jasmine West said, good old fashioned handwritten letter, but some people are creeps. I'm a sucker for love. I love
that puppy
like
love.
That. Yeah.
Huh? Do you like
letter,
me?
baby.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I like that. I love, remember the movie Brown Sugar? He came up to the station with the note, will you go with me? Yes or no? Yeah, all of that corny stuff. I love it. Not really a city girl said tapping in and listening for the last hour. Thank you so much for tapping in with us. We see you on the chat throughout the week as well. We truly appreciate it. We're talking relationships. We're talking social media and DMs. And again, it goes back to how serious can you take a relationship with someone that you've met online?
Just met. I mean, people done got married in months.
Yeah.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes days in Vegas, right?
Yep.
It just takes me so long to meet somebody. Like really, like even though I know you now, we talking. It just to go through that conversation, to go through them feelings, to go through them times. You know, you kind of want to go through a birthday, kind of want to go through Christmas. You kind of want to go through them seasons.
Yes.
You know, to see how a person reacts. You know, I kind of wait till it's kind of always.
Yeah.
You know, not saying you want to be with them while they're at their lowest, but you kind of want to be there when that stuff going
during
on
everything
to see how they react, but to see if you willing to bring them back up. You know, some people I done been like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not. I won't fix your car. I'm cool. I don't want to change your tire.
Yeah,
it's the tire place,
down
Mr.
street.
P's.
Yeah,
they down the street. You know what I mean? It's some. You know, I'm pulling up. Boop, shoot, shoot. We go get the tire. Bam. Do all that, you know?
Yeah. I'm in a space where, for me, it's important for my family to, it's like a process, primarily because growing up, my siblings and father were all incarcerated. So I didn't, have the opportunity of having the men around the way that they wanted to be. But now that, they are home and have been home for quite some time and we're close, that's important to me, especially as a woman. I feel like a lot of men play off women if they feel like you don't have any men in your life. You know what I mean?
That's what basically Marty said in the chat about the alpha male.
Yeah. Yep. Like I want to, before we, commit or whatever, you got to come kick it with my people because I'm a family person. I got to see how they vibe with you. If they don't rock with you and they don't vibe, because these are some of the realest men I know, if they don't vibe and rock with you, it ain't going to work. And I'm not saying I'm basing it based off my family. I'm basing it off of them being men and good judgment and character. You know what I mean? So like, I look at stuff like that. Let me bring this person around and see how my brothers and my dad feel about them. How do my, I got to see how my children feel about them.
Males?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Is you an alpha male? Would you be able to accept the things people are asking you?
Absolutely.
Because to me, that's what an alpha male is. You know what I mean? You able to be around other men and take criticism or learn from them.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Well, we got to go to a break real quick. We will be back. Do not touch that dial. 101.7 The Truth.
Watch and listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Sherwin's the king, all the airwaves king. There's some things I want to highlight that we may not be cognizant of, and I know that some of y'all are going to take issue with what I say, but I'm going to be factual and I'm going to be objective about it because they are still hard at work to make sure that we die fast, we live difficult lives, we make less money, we have less access to healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not just some random occurrence. And they're criminalizing some of our just unnecessary, loud, boisterous, and disrespectful behaviors. You know, I remember an era where black folks didn't necessarily need to be heard. Us being in public and being seen was quite enough, because we are giving them more fuel for the fire, especially now that we have, I'd like to think, more political power than we've had in years past. And just as we're starting to gain more political power, that's when they start to take away our districts. And guess what? You didn't see it coming.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I had so many questions. I didn't even know that it was cancer. Now I do. It is cancer. Blood cancer. It's actually one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently. Now, unlike some other forms of cancer, usually there's no tumor. You can't screen for it to prevent it, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything else for that matter. And I know that this can feel scary. But if you know what to look out for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you'll feel more empowered to take the next steps. Like getting in touch with the people who know the ins and outs and can help with everything blood cancer related. Blood Cancer United. They work one-on-one with each person who reaches out to answer questions and offer resources. Blood Cancer United was there for me, and they can be there for you.
Go to bloodcancerunited.org to learn more.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. We've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
All of your favorite 1017 The Truth content whenever you want. The Truth app has it all. The Truth is on 1017 and 1510 WGKB Waukesha, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Meech, what we talking about?
A lot. Relationships basically, but what we doing? You know.
Let's hit the chat. You know, we got some core listeners tapping in with us. Mahdi said he mentioned something about alpha. He said, okay, what do you and Meech and Jazzie think of alpha male and high value nonsense?
I kind of gave my opinion before we got off, I thought. But I could reiterate it. I think an alpha male is basically a male that could be around other men that challenges him, you know what I mean? But not necessarily, you know, get into conflicts or nothing like that. I think it's all good though. The alpha male really doesn't bother me though. What about you, Jazz?
So for me,
is it an alpha female?
I used to believe in the whole alpha male, alpha female thing. At this age, I'm not quite sure if I do, but if I had to, I would say consider myself as an alpha female. And as far as what I believe or what I think of the alpha male and high value nonsense, I mean, I think that's just as a woman, I'm the same way. I'm a no nonsense, high value type of person. And is because I used to lack boundaries. You know what I mean? And I used to be a people pleaser when I was younger, and I just always wanted to make sure that whoever I was with was catered to. And now I'm just, no nonsense. And I believe that men who are no nonsense and value themselves at a high level are men that are interesting to me, because it shows that you value yourself, you have morals. It shows you, it shows me what your character is, and that you're not gonna fall for anything. And I think that is very important. I think that for me personally, when I look at dating and things of that nature, I have to have, if quote unquote, if you want to call it an alpha male, a man who is considered as an alpha male because of the industry we're in. Can you walk into the radio station? Can you walk into a political event? Can you walk into a school
and not feel intimidated?
Can you be around certain people? And I'm not talking about just status, celebrities and things of that nature, but like
personality.
Yeah, like can you it's some big dogs around me. You know what I mean? Like I mean like my family, like people I love, friends, and people I work with. Like it really is some real men around me, and you have to be able to stomach that. You have to be able to handle that. And I think that a lot of men, they just, I'm not gonna say a lot, but some that I've run across, they just aren't there. They just aren't there.
So he just put us on the studio texter. The Truth Talk, the text line. We looking.
Yes, indeed. So,
but what you doing this weekend, Jazz? What you got planned?
I'm going to my students' graduation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. My students at Howard Fuller Collegiate Academy will be graduating high school, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to hit up a couple of their graduation parties. And then my coworker, who actually grew up with my family, she grew up down the street from me on Burleigh, Sabrina Hightower. Happy birthday, Bree! Shout out to Bree. She's the front office assistant at Howard Fuller High School. She's celebrating her 50th birthday today and tomorrow. So I'm going to partake in, what I always do: family, friends, love. You know what I mean?
For those who don't have nothing to do, the Tacos and Tequilas Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, P.D. Pablo, Jay Quan, and Milwaukee's very own 414 Big Frank. It's Milwaukee's biggest throwback party of the summer, all for $29. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic lucha libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty pageant. That just sounds so good to me. Art installations and so much more. Tacos and Tequilas Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets now at tacosandtequilas.com.
Yes, indeed. It's time to hit up the chat. SGMKE414 says, taking it slow is definitely important, especially for those of us with munchkins kids. But again, that shows intention and dedication to whatever the deemed goal may be. Anita said, Jazz, why do you consider yourself as a alpha woman? Well, I don't necessarily consider myself. I was, because again, I mentioned, yeah,
they made you one. You won.
And I don't like to claim the whole, independent. I'm super independent type of thing, but I'm God made. I'm built a little different. I've been through some things, and my morals and my character and the way I move when it comes to relationships is just different, and I'm old school. I grew up in a family of women who were older, you know what I mean? And so they were born in the 50s, my mother, my aunt. So my upbringing was a little different, as far as what I was exposed to. When I was little, I didn't see half naked women and stuff like that. My mom and them wore pantsuits, linen pantsuits, and they didn't do the weave and the nails, and they were very classy, and they moved a certain way, and they talk a certain way, and they smell a certain way, and that's something that I take pride in as a woman, growing up, looking at stuff like that, just how they carry themselves and the standards that they had. Now, don't get it twisted. I had fun when I was younger. You know what I mean? We all do. But at this age, it's just, You gotta have. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. And I done fell for some goofies in my life. You know what I mean? I done fell for a couple goofies in my life.
Was they alpha males?
No, not at all. That was the problem.
I mean, I don't think all alpha males is big rah-rah guys, tough guys.
No,
you know what I
it's
mean?
not about that. It's more so character, morals, what you stand for.
Yeah, you respect other men. You know, how do you take other criticism from men, or how do you be around other men? I think
Yep. Anita, I'm sorry, not really a city girl, said, y'all ain't lying at Crystal and Anita Nicole. People can change at any moment in time, though, so it can be tough. It takes patience and understanding with an aptitude for forgiveness. Exactly. Crystal Clear says compatibility. And Madi says, so Jazzie, in that case, would you be interested in being with someone that make less than you? That's a whole different conversation. Bruh. You understand? You trying to trap me, Madi? That's another topic.
We got one in the text though. I don't know. I'll read more. Thomas said, ever wonder if a person you're trying to talk to has been with a friend or family member? That's why I'm careful with women in MKE. You go out with her and she's running into all her exes.
That's hilarious. And then they said,
that's true though.
That's true.
I mean, that goes both ways with men and women.
Yeah,
so to that point, it's like, I think it depends because, again, it depends on the age bracket, because if you in your 40s and you were in your teens or 20s.
Because we just talked about the teens.
Exactly.
They back and forth.
Back and forth. If you younger, when you were younger, you were dealing with someone, and then when you become older, it's like 15, 20 years go by.
Because so you'll be with somebody that you didn't know was cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've done that.
We in Milwaukee. Milwaukee is like the country. It's small. Everybody know everybody.
Yeah, you got be with one girl.
That's why you
gotta
ask questions.
You be with her cousin. You don't even know they cousins. Stuff like that. So I get what he's saying.
Some people didn't know.
Yeah.
Some people didn't know. But this is the
one
thing.
Time I did know.
The difference is, if you do know, it's a matter of how long it's been, and are you going to keep it 100? Are you going to lie about it, or are you going to tell them, hey, man, listen.
We just ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah. See?
Until we get to the
That's
family
what I'm
function.
saying. That's the problem.
We ain't going to say nothing until we get to the family function.
So then.
Because I don't know. To you, I don't know. So that's what it's going to be.
Aaron Morris said, I asked if they know specific dude. If she does know, it's the chance he likely had her. I know several since high school that has been able to break in the most stuck-up females, even females in relationships they smashed a few times, then off to the next one. No BS. Haven't seen bro since I was 22. Brittany Fergus says, my last jam for peace was in like 2007. That's the same thing that Anita said as well. Let's see.
I think it was Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So was the last Jam for Peace that long?
What was that exactly?
What?
Jam for Peace?
Yeah.
Big concert, big huge concert outside at the amphitheater at Summerfest, wasn't it?
I forgot how old you were.
At first it was at Washington
State Fair. Yeah, it started at Washington Park. Yep.
They had like people come perform?
Yeah, it's like celebrities.
Big celebrities, all the celebrities, big celebrities.
And it really was I love the fact that it was its name. There was no fights. It was no drama. It was no issues. It was just jamming.
Out for peace.
Yeah, jamming out for peace,
One of the biggest moments in Milwaukee at summertime.
How long did it go on for?
Ooh, that started in the 90s.
Day. You said how long, like during the day or just like?
Well, yeah, I guess in
the duration
terms of like how long was it like a thing here, and then how long was the jam?
It's probably before I was born.
It started in the 90s.
Yeah.
It started in the 90s. I think the last one might have been 07, 08, and it was long. It was a good 5-6 hours.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna ask Bailey.
Yeah, ask Bailey. Yeah,
Bailey and Homer.
Absolutely. Jasmine West says that's why family reunions are important. That is true.
When the last time you been to a family reunion?
Sadly to say, my grandparents were the only children, and they didn't derive from Wisconsin. So on that side, our family is from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been to a family reunion on my mom's side. My dad's side, I couldn't tell you the last time because every holiday is a family reunion. We so deep. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, not even playing. My grandmother had 7 children. Her sisters had 7, 8 children. Like, I don't talk about it a lot, but I got a huge family. So which is why I ask certain questions, not because I want to know if we're related, but because the background of my family and where they come from. My family know everybody. Even if people don't think I know. You know what I mean? Just because of who my family is. But to your point, that's why I ask questions. My dad has 12 to 15 children. I say 12 to 15 because I'm not sure.
Yeah. We go to, we do the Tennessee thing. Our family's from Tennessee, so we got Big Mama house down there.
Yeah.
In Tennessee, Covington. We do that every year on the 4th of July. So I'll be looking forward to it. It's fun to me. It's a good way to relax. But Jasmine West in the chat said Jam for Peace with Boosie in 2007 was at the Bradley Center. So I'm thinking, if that was at the Bradley Center, no, not all of them was at the Bradley Center, though. I remember it wasn't. You said one is at State Fair. I remember one being at the amphitheater. So I think they was all the way around, and then just going back history from when they started. Because I did the Washington Park T4TC a couple years ago for Juneteenth, and we had 5,000 people there, and they said it reminded them of when Jam for Peace was there. So Jasmine threw another comment. Folks were smoking, 1 or 2 small fights at that particular Jam for Peace. Okay.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, so I don't know. I think conversations need to be had when you first meet someone.
A lot of conversation. I told you it takes 6 months to a year to really, if you're trying to commit. Like me, my mind, if anything happens before 6 months, I'm not even. That's on you. I'm not tuned in. I'm tuned in, but I'm not. Ain't no commitment going on. Ain't no promises. Ain't nothing going on before 6 months with me.
Absolutely.
It can't. What we doing? What we doing? Okay. 101.7 101.7 The Truth. We about to go to break. It's a crazy topic right now today. Z.
The Brew Crew are back on June 2nd.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Francisco Giants.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Mizorowski.
Brewers baseball is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in June 2nd at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Wake up to Truth in the Morning, 7 to 9 a.m.
Again, I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
True Nation, we want to hear from you. 833-212-1017.
Truth in the Morning.
I love you, baby. I just love the different talks, how y'all mix it up.
Truth in the Morning.
As a community, we have to take a deeper look at our family, at our friends, and ourselves, help other people heal. Be kind to people. Be concerned about people's well-being. And I love you all. You all have been rocking it out. Salute. God bless.
Wake up to Truth in the Morning, 7 to 9 a.m.
101.7 FM. The Truth. Homer and I will be the new morning show.
Truth in the Morning.
On the award-winning 101.7 The Truth.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Love y'all.
We'll be black.
So don't change your dial.
You're listening to 101.7 FM, The Truth of Milwaukee.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. You think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
I love the exercise classes here at the Senior Center.
Me too. I'm trying to eat healthier too, but it's expensive these days.
I know, and that's why I use benefitscheckup.org. I learned I can get help paying for groceries.
Benefitscheckup.org?
Yes, benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging.
For free? I'm going to benefitscheckup.org today.
Rose gold from your neck, 101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. Mech, we talking relationships. We talking communication and social media.
What's the word with it?
What's the word? The chat is blowing up.
Yeah, we've been going crazy. I think I like today.
I do too.
TGIF.
It's Friday. It's Friday. What we eating today, Mech? I didn't ask you when we first got out.
I'm definitely gonna tackle them wings. I've
Yes,
been wanting
indeed.
them all week. So our thing is we don't buy no food at the 3rd Street Market Hall until
Good luck.
Friday.
Good luck.
Until Friday. We already paid that pack this week. We said okay because we've been walking through it. Man, it looks so phenomenal in there. We not buying nothing. And only on Fridays will we buy food for ourselves.
Only on Fridays.
Because I feel like I'm going to be fat.
Yep.
And I don't want to keep walking up in here with food. I don't want to be
sitting down for 3 hours, eating all the,
We just going to buy when we leave on Friday. Take it home.
That's right. So we talking relationships. We talking quote unquote alpha male and female. And, especially here in the city of Milwaukee when it comes to the dating scene.
Yeah,
you got to be careful because everybody knows everybody.
Mm-hmm. So is it okay to talk to multiple people if you're not officially
in a
together?
relationship?
Yeah. If you're not official,
to each his own. But I don't serial date. I don't have the mental or emotional capacity to deal with multiple people at one time, and I feel like it's hard to balance because what would end up happening is you can lead someone on.
That or you just say the wrong thing to the wrong person.
Yeah. And now the flip side of that is, obviously you want options, but for me, I'm very intentional. Mm-hmm. I'm a very, very intentional person.
So you intentionally telling Jim
I don't know if I would talk to someone named Jim.
I was about to say, yeah. Literally took the words out
That's
of my mouth.
not like somebody named Willie Earl. We doing Darius or Sean. He said
Big
Jim.
Money on Real Street Comedy. We say, this Darius.
Yeah. Nah, but I real life don't believe in serial dating because I'm so intentional, and I think that it's also dangerous, not just from a sexual stance, but from an emotional stance. It's like if you're to each his own, but if you're serial dating, where is the intention in that?
Mm-hmm.
In
2026, Anita just said in the chat, what's the definition of dating? So in 2026, how can we define that for her?
How do you define it?
Just talking.
Just talking?
I mean, or going on, you want to go actually on a date.
Yeah.
You want to go on a date? If we're doing that, then you could say that's dating in 2026. But other than that, it's talking, DMing.
Yeah.
If you constantly in communication with somebody, you can say y'all dating.
So dating to me means no expectations.
Yeah.
That means that you're not responsible
nookie,
for it. I mean, I ain't saying all that. Let me clear my throat. No, I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying that.
So is that dating? That's part of dating?
It can be. It just depends on how far along you are. Because some people can, you can date somebody for 6 months. So you mean to tell me you're not smashing nothing in 6 months? After 6 months? I'm just being honest, for real.
Man, if I'm dating somebody for 6 hours, I'm trying to, you hear me?
Lord have mercy. All right. So dating to me now is no expectations. Don't expect anything from that person. If they choose to do it, they'll do it. But when you are in a relationship, or at a status where you're transitioning from dating into a relationship, if I catch a flat and I call you and you don't pull up, that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all dating.
If we're dating going into a relationship. If we're dating, I don't have those expectations to a certain extent. Now, if we dating for like 6 months or, you know what I'm
your
saying?
tire flat, you calling 5 people.
3.
Okay.
Well, I have men in my life. I got brothers and fathers and, stuff like that. So, like, because, again, dating is just like you're trying to see if it's going to work. And I don't like to place expectations on people that I'm dating because I feel like I'll set up
responsibility out there though. See if how much they want it.
Yeah, I mean, you gonna throw it to
see if you gonna come change my tire.
Yeah,
hey.
But that is getting to a certain level.
I'm hungry.
Right?
See if they gonna come pull up with some food or send me an Uber Eats.
Like if we go on 2 dates, right? If I go on a date with somebody this week and then we double back, next week and go on another date. I'm not going to call him to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask him to pick me up from work.
Happening.
You know what I
That be
mean? Like,
happening.
I'm not doing none of that. There's no expectations. I'm utilizing the dating time to even see if I can deal with you.
Some people do the opposite. They'll go through all that with you. Get to the point where now they need a ride, and you like, what? No. And then you ain't,
like,
y'all not dating no more after that. Like,
I don't even know how your breath smell when we wake up and you asking me to pay your rent?
I'm at work.
Oh, man, come on, stop playing with me.
I'm supposed to pick you up, and I'm at work.
Stop playing with me. Madi said this is why the fellas lifespan is shorter. Some of us like the stress. Crystal Clear said talking to one person is time consuming enough. Hello. Yes, clock that for real. I don't even use that word, but I had to. Anita Nicole said talking is not cheating. Then you can talk to multiple people. Not really a city girl says, I do feel like it's okay to talk to multiple people while dating. We aren't having sex. We are just getting to know one another. So to Anita Nicole's point, talking is not cheating, but I think that talking and dating are 2 different things.
Yeah, but if
talking is entertaining someone. Dating is intentional.
I think they gotta know, like Z said, they gotta know that you talking to people. But if some women know you talking to multiple people, that you not talking to them no more.
Yeah. See, like it's there was a situation where, I asked someone, they would bring up serious things like having children and marriage and all of this stuff, right? And I said, well, are you talking to multiple people? Well, yeah, but nothing serious. So how many women are you talking to about children and kids?
I mean,
it's
so confusing to just say that.
No, I'm not talking about I'm talking about if they say, are you open to us getting married and having children?
If they say that?
Yes. Not if they say, I want this.
If you're dating, them type of questions in that dating phase are just questions.
Listen.
To see the answer. That means I don't think.
No, you're not hearing me.
Trying to act that out.
You're not hearing me. I'm talking about somebody real life trying to act, like making plans. If we're going to be together, I want us to have children. I want us to get married, right? How many people are you saying that to? Versus it's different if you say, well, if we were to be together, these are my expectations. This is what I want as a man. I want to be married again and I want children, right? Versus I want it with you. You get what I'm saying? So when I ask you how many women are you talking to? Well, how many women are you telling this to? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot for me.
I don't know. It's game.
No?
That's game.
It is. Well,
it's game. It's just game. I think it's game.
But that's still a problem too.
I think that's game. Somebody run a game. At that point, it's just game. If you kind of spot like something ain't right, it's a game. Somebody running games, trying to see your answer, try to play off of you, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
We got Anita Nicole on the line. Anita, talk to us. Thank you for calling. Hey, Anita.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
She said, I got to get out this chat and I got to call so y'all can hear me. I know that's right.
Right. I just wanted to show y'all some love. It's Friday. Y'all had a long week. I know so just so you know, the chat crew, we the cut up crew. That's what we do. So shout out to the crew in the chat.
Yes, indeed.
But as far as the conversation, y'all funny. I'm like, let me call in. So, okay. So y'all described dating as talking, but then you said you can't talk to multiple people because it might be considered a little risky. All I'm saying is when you are at a particular age and you know who you are, you have to vet the pool.
Exactly.
You have to know. So if a person asking you very personal questions like, oh, do you want to have kids? All that. If we all grown, that's just a part of the process. And if you're not having sex, so shout out to Not Really a City Girl. If you're not having sex and you're not doing all those things and you just all getting, to know each other, there is no harm in talking to multiple people. Shout out to the chat when we were talking about some people wear masks and you got to wait for the mask to come off. Like, just keep, if you're not having sex, just keep it free, keep it loose, have the ground rules, the understanding so nobody's feelings are hurt. But you got to have an out when you need to get up out of there. So y'all just relax, take it slow, chat with a bunch of people, and do what you got to do. And when it's time to lock it down, then you got to say, you know what, it's time to lock it down. This is the understanding. And then if people step out after you lock it down, that's a whole nother conversation.
So her perspective, your perspective on having an out, I agree with. But back to your point about talking about, what it is that you want. Absolutely. I'm for that. That's the only way you can know. But if you are intentionally saying that this is what you want specifically with me, that's where I have a problem.
Plotting.
Yeah, you plotting.
As I said, it's game.
Yeah, I have a problem with that.
Well, now, okay. See, I'm grown and seasoned. I'm grown. So here's the thing. If a person say they want something with you, and then you turn around and, like, let's just say a guy say, you know what, I want 6 kids with you. And then you turn around and say, you know what, I'm not feeling 6 kids. That's not even in my bingo card. That's not on my bingo card, right? Then that's conversation. So if the man is feeling you like that, Jazz, and he said, you know what, I want you to have all my kids. He might not be running game. He might really be feeling you.
But it might be game if he say, if I say, hey, he says, hey, I want 6 kids with you. But then I say, how many women are you talking to? Oh, I talked to a couple, but nothing serious. Then you don't want 6 kids with me.
You say, so where we going with this? See, game recognize game.
Yes,
you gotta recognize that.
Yes, it's game.
Right, yeah, you gotta be quick with it. I'm just saying, you gotta be quick with it. So he might throw that out there, but you gotta double back on him real fast, and then you know what it is. So all I'm saying is,
you know what my double back is?
Tight, keep it right.
My double back
keep it
is
moving.
You gonna get blocked. That's
boom. That part.
All
right.
Playing in my face.
Thanks, Anita.
Thank you, Anita, for playing in my face. You gon' get blocked, sir.
I mean, when I say game, I don't mean that he's just trying to play you.
No,
but
I know what you mean.
It's questions men are asked to see your mindset. You know what I mean? To see if you want kids, period. You might, I know I have one.
Ask that.
You might go down from 6 to 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
but you can ask that. You can ask me if I foresee children in my future, more children. But don't tell me you want children.
That might not be how you talk.
Man, listen. But tap in with us. We live and direct on 101.7 The Truth. 833-212-1017. Do not touch that dial. We are headed to break to pay some bills.
You've been diagnosed with COPD, but breathing seems to be getting harder. Everyday activities, walking to the mailbox, going up the stairs, talking on the phone take more effort than they used to. You're short of breath more often. Flare-ups are happening more frequently. And slowly, life starts to feel smaller. Is this you? If your COPD symptoms are getting worse, there may be options that can help you breathe easier and get back to doing more of what matters to you. That could mean walking further, spending more time with family and friends, feeling more confident leaving the house, and getting back to the life you want to live. If your COPD is changing, it's time to have a conversation with your doctor. Visit the COPD Foundation website at isthisyoucopd.org to learn the signs of severe and worsening COPD and the right questions to ask next. Take action today. Breathe better tomorrow.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in group homes. And I never had much stuff because I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted.
The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part, knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at davethomasfoundation.org.
Severe flooding from hurricanes and other serious storms frequently damage cars. However, some of these flooded vehicles will end up back on car lots or for sale online, with no indication they were submerged in floodwaters. If you are in the market for a used vehicle, make sure you are buying from a reputable dealership and use the National Insurance Crime Bureau's free online VIN check service to help verify the car's history. If you suspect fraud, call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
In an instant, an injury can change your plans, your paycheck, your peace of mind. But the bills don't stop. The calls don't stop. The worry won't stop. Experience and results matter. After 4 decades of fighting for injured people, we know how to win. Because you deserve respect, results, and to move forward. We fight for what's fair so you can get back to what matters most. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
101.7 The Truth. It's your girl Jazz Tyler. We are live and direct at the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. I'm with my player partner Digi Meech, favorite producer, legend in the city. We talking relationships.
I feel like what's dude's name? Kevin
Samuels?
Yeah, I feel like dude right
Who's that?
now. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
He used to give relationship advice to women on social media, but he would be brutally honest. Let's tap back into the chat. Not Really a City Girl said, okay, when we are talking about being exclusive, that's a whole different level of connection. Then the terms change. As an adult, it's no room for gray area. Make it clear and be intentional. I know that's right. She also said, we be cutting up sometimes. Absolutely. We love to chat. We rock with y'all. Thank you so much, Anita, for calling in as well. Torian says, hello everybody in the chat and the family. Great show today. All love, peace and love. Madi says, to me, my goal was whoever I have children with will be my side forever. Kids are a major responsibility that requires more than money, relationships, and foundation. And to that point, Mau the elephant, I'm sorry, not Madi. That's exactly why I say I don't play those games. That's why I'm intentional.
That goes all the way back to the first hour when you talking about should women start shooting their shot.
Yeah.
So do it matter who shot they shot? Like if he's shooting his shot, he got to keep shooting his shot?
No.
Or is you gonna meet him halfway and be like,
no, I would meet you halfway, but I would meet you halfway as long as you're not playing in my face. You know what I'm saying? So like when I say I'm very intentional. When I'm intentional and I'm thinking about dating someone or I'm interested in them, I let them know from the beginning. Listen, this is what it is. I don't make the mistakes anymore of being completely vulnerable and telling them, oh, I've been through this, I've been through that, because men can finesse you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Said, we grown.
Right. So I'm telling you, as a grown woman, I'm intentional about everything I do. And I'm looking to build my legacy and my empire. And if you ain't on that, you got to move around.
But he trying to build his too.
So, and I'm not saying you can't talk to multiple people if that's what you choose to do. I'm simply saying when you get to talking about sharing a soul together and bringing life in the world, that's nothing to play with. So
but
if you telling me
if he talk to multiple people without telling him if you talking to multiple people.
No, I mean if he listen.
He gotta.
If I'm telling you, listen,
you know what I mean? Like
that's already known. That's what I'm saying. That's the intentional part. In the beginning, that's already established, right?
Oh, you wouldn't even be talking to him if you was talking to multiple people.
Hello.
Okay. That's how women move.
If you, I don't know, but that's how I move. you dig? That's how I move. Let's see here. Not Really a Silly Girl says, "Lady, shoot your shot. It's okay." Yeah, it is. Anita Nicole said, "Definitely not auditioning." Hello, not auditioning whatsoever.
I mean,
you understand?
But now here he got to get on stage and click his heels together.
No, he don't. No, he don't. I'm just saying you have to be. If I come to you as a woman and I say, "Listen, I'm very intentional. Like, if I ask you, what are your intentions? That's the first thing I ask him, man. What are your intentions with me?
He trying to get to know you. Simple.
What? No, okay, that's fine. But I still have to ask the question, what are your intentions? You know, it doesn't mean he gonna tell the truth or not, but at least I'm doing my part. What are your intentions with me? Because I know my intentions with you. Right?
You gonna say your intentions though?
Yes.
Or you just gonna say, I know my intentions?
No, I tell him
What's
at
your
the gate.
intentions?
Listen,
I know my intentions.
I'm zero tolerant. I'm trying to build a legacy. I'm trying to build my empire.
With
this is
him?
what I'm on. No,
Or
just in general. This is what I'm on.
No, but this is what I'm saying. See, this is the thing that you ain't saying. This is the thing you missing. You ask him what is his intentions with you. But you gonna say all your general intentions and not and not the intentions you have with him.
Bruh.
Roger.
No.
If you don't have intentions with him.
Went from worse to worse.
If I'm agreeing to entertain you and go on dates, then clearly I'm interested in you. I'm intentional with you. If I'm asking you what your intentions are, it's so I can. If I'm asking you what your intentions are with me, it's so that I can have a clear understanding of how I want to move. After you tell me that and I tell you what my intentions are in general, then you can decide at that moment if you are still interested in me.
Just by, I gotta say my.
This is what I want
my intentions
overall.
I got with you, not my general intentions in life. I gotta say my general intentions with you.
If this is my general intentions and I'm entertaining you and I'm talking to you, then obviously you're, it's my intentions with you. What's understood don't need to be said. You understand?
Right, Mike.
What's understood don't need to be said.
We just alone in the chat.
Hey, Zach said, Al, call in already. But, Al called back. See, Al, we need Al. We do. Yeah, Al, call back. We need Al for this. Anita Cole said, men need to understand in 2026, women are dating peace first. Can we get a sound effect for that?
See,
won't he do it? Hallelujah.
This is contradicting.
Okay.
Not
you want
really
me to
change the sound effect, me?
I mean, you can give her sound effects. It's her show. You give her sound effects.
No.
But it's just what we're talking about. It's just almost contradicting to what she said.
It's not, though.
Go ahead. With Al on the phone?
It's not, though.
No, not yet.
Okay.
I just texted him.
Oh, man. Hey, SGMKE414 said, Meech, we are alone. That's not the case. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, if I ask you what your intentions are with me, and then
he asked specific.
Hold on.
His intentions with
and
you.
Anita, we gonna need you and Not a City Girl in the chat to back me up on this, right?
You.
No. If I say, what are your intentions with me? And then I explain, I proceed, and he tell me, and then I proceed to explain what my overall intentions are, then you should have asked. You should have asked me what my intentions with you are.
Okay.
All right, fellas, start giving out your overall intentions. Simple
Right,
as
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, if we just gonna keep it general, you don't be specific with us. Don't ask me a specific question if you gonna be general.
That if I ask you first and you don't ask me,
so man, just out the gate.
I'm just
my
saying.
intention is to, you feel me?
But if I'm saying these are my intentions in general, that means that it applies to whoever I'm entertaining. If I'm entertaining you, then you know that I'm talking, these are my intentions with you. This is what I want. Are you with it or are you not? If not,
he got to be one to get with a boss. He got to be one to build that. He got to be.
Legacy is more important than life, man. We trying to build something. I don't have time for meaningless relationships at this point in my life.
So his intention should almost line up to what you finna say your general intentions is.
Man, no. Well, it doesn't have to. It's just an icebreaker to determine if I need to continue to entertain you or not. That's what it is. And it's also a way to identify if you're truthful, because if your actions don't match up with your response, then I know it was a lie. So I have to be intentional by asking you, what are your intentions?
Look, Anita just in there.
Yeah,
she going on whatever you saying, Jazz. It's all
Thank
good.
you, Anita. SGMKE414 says, low key, if you tell women up front, they usually respect it, and they're feeling it. Thank you. Hello.
It's too much general stuff going on. If I gotta be so specific.
Like, you want me to say it?
Yeah, I want you to say it. Tell me so I know it's real.
Like, I gotta be so specific.
Yes, you do.
And then whatever you saying applies to.
You pursue me.
But this is what I'm saying. when does the 50-50 thing kick in? Like, okay, I pursued you, woo woo. Then it's just that way the whole time.
No, I'm not saying it's that way the whole time. But if you pursued me, I have every right to ask you what are your intentions because you pursued me.
That's for sure. But I'm saying, okay.
Now, if I pursued you, then it's like, okay.
We ain't asking that. We know what your intentions is.
If you pursue me though,
we know what you're trying to do. Oh, baby,
you better come through with them intentions, or you can get.
We know what you're trying to do. If a woman says something to a man, you trying to do all that, everything. Yeah. You trying to come with me.
Yeah.
No need to explain. I don't need to ask you nothing extra. You came at me, obviously.
Yeah.
So it should be the same.
Ari Moore Thomas said, question for both of you. What do you do when someone shoot their shot and you don't find them attractive? So I'm glad you asked that. I think it depends on the person, because if that person is cool, and maybe you're not attracted to them, you got to hit them with the friend zone. You know what I mean? I ain't ready for a relationship right now with you, but maybe we could be cool.
I'm working on myself.
It's me. It's not you, it's me. I'm just playing. No, but be transparent about it. Like, you don't necessarily have to tell them that you're not attracted. You could just say we're not in alignment. However, as far as relationships, but I do think you're a great person.
No.
You know what I mean? You're a great person.
Say no.
Man, I mean, people. Well, for women, men is crazy out here. I'd be scared to turn men down.
You scared to say no?
I was walking to Kinship. Shout out to Kinship. They got some great salads, man. I was walking to Kinship today to give me something to eat. And this guy was like, hey. And I was like, hey. He had the window cracked. No, he in his car.
But I'm saying, you leaving the door open by saying, hey, back.
No, I said, hey, because he was parked outside the school, so I thought it was one of my students.
Okay.
And he was like, hey. And he brought the window. I was like, oh, I thought you was one of my students. And then he was like, yeah, what's your number? What's your name? And I was like, oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry, but I'm smiling ear to ear because people are crazy.
To him, from a man's perspective, you saying that and smiling,
if I'm saying,
you're lying.
I was lying.
I know.
But it's safety first. It's safety first. I'm telling you, it's a real thing.
It's
like
some men, you need, right?
Some men, and not even just men, but some men and women do not take rejection well, which is why I can't just tell you flat out like when we was younger, absolutely. But at this age,
you give them that look like,
we not aligning. We don't, I'm on this path and you on that path. It just don't align. But you a great person. We can kick it.
I feel like that's all game. That's game.
That's not game.
That's game to say, hit me up later.
That's not game. Not Really a City Girl says, how do you know your intentions with the man from the beginning, or are you simply showing him the kind of woman you are first and then seeing whether he measures up? That's a good question. We're going to talk about that when we get back from break. Do not touch that dial. It's your girl Jazz and Digi Meech, 101.7 The Truth.
Breaking down the issues that shape our city and our future.
Another function of white supremacy, don't teach black people stuff, because if you give us a little bit of knowledge, we'll invent something totally new. That's why it was illegal to teach slaves to read, because if we could read, then we could write. And if we could write, we could communicate. And if we could communicate, we could plan. And if we could plan, we could strategize. And if we can plan and write and read and communicate and strategize, we could overthrow white supremacy, because they've always known how fragile it is.
It's The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 to noon.
Want to save money on energy bills? With free tools from We Energies, you're in control. Manage your energy use with easy tips. Earn rebates on home upgrades, calculate your energy use, create savings goals, view and compare bills, and more. With We Energies, the energy info you need is at your fingertips. Save your way at WeEnergies.com/simple savings or download the app. We Energies. Simple steps, real savings.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the planet and its people for nearly 50 years. Earth Justice has 150 full-time lawyers fighting in court for our planet's future and representing all clients free of charge. Until people come before profit, all energy is clean, the wild is truly free, and justice stands for all. Earth Justice will never rest. Learn more at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the Earth needs a good lawyer.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
This is how we do it every Friday, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's your girl, Jazz Tyler, American Family Insurance Studio. I want my player partner, Digi Meech. We talking relationships. Shout out to the chat.
I ain't too happy.
Meech over here. Meech ain't happy right now, y'all. SGMKE414 says, that's why it's hard for men to approach women today. Online feels safe because I'm literally writing that. Not, hey, how are you, versus in public, hey, how are you? And you visually show, ooh, now I'm nervous. That makes sense too for safety reasons. I understand why, as far as you want to, talk to people on line versus in person. Not really a city girl says, Jazzie, I feel you on that. I'm never rude to men who are being kind to me. It is dangerous. Exactly, man. People switch up, man. Y'all don't understand. Us women go through things. So I always, and see, that may be a problem. I'm not trying to lead nobody on, but I smile when men try to talk to me because I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke.
I don't believe it.
I don't want no smoke, man. Listen, Player May says, when it comes to dealing with the real man, he's going to let you know exactly what y'all are, where y'all stand, and where y'all going. Real men lead, period. Men are territorial. Wars have been started because of women. That's how serious it can get.
For sure.
Player May. That's some player-ish right there.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. I like that. Meech, Meech, Meech and his Meech don't agree.
No, that ain't saying I don't agree. I'm just giving you some pushback, just a little bit.
I understand. SGMKE414 says we don't want the smoke either. I get it. Trust me, I do.
Yeah, we don't. That's how you see me. I'm copping out right now. It's over. It's over.
He said I'm copping out right now. I just firmly believe that when you are, it's different for everyone, but at this age, you just got to be more intentional, man. Like, we too grown to be unintentional. For real. We too grown just to be playing house or like, what is we doing? Tomorrow ain't promised. I value my time. So yes, I'm always intentional. And if I even get a whiff that you on some BS, I'm going to play you like a fiddle.
No, I mean, men is intentional. Some men that's out here not knowing what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But most of the time, we intentionally hollering at the girl we want.
But to Player May's point, if a man really wants you, he's going to be intentional. Yeah. He's going to be intentional. So that question is a very serious question. Yeah. That's the end all be all right there. You ask a man or a woman that. Matter of fact, I would love for a man to ask a woman that, to lead with that. Baby girl, what's your intentions with me?
That's what we said. That's pretty much how my argument was.
Yeah.
Like,
ask a woman what's your intentions.
Or you ask me what my intentions are with you. That's the specificness of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it'd be like, okay, I'm describing what I want with you and not what I want in general. And then you respond with general intentions and not the intentions you want with me.
But remember, I was saying, if they pursuing me, then I have every right to ask. Now, if I'm shooting my shot and you ask me what my intentions are, because I've been in a situation like that.
That's why you don't never argue with no woman.
We having a healthy dialogue here. You know, it's Friday, man.
That's how I get, because you ain't gonna never win. It's just more so like, look, it don't make sense to you? Okay, whatever. You know, if we both being specific, why you get to be general? It's crazy.
That's crazy work. SGMKE414 says, but if a woman wants to shoot that shot, will she do the same? So I was just about to get to that, to your point. I have shot my shot at someone, and I have had a man ask me what my intentions were. You know, so I've done it, and I've had it done to me, and I feel like it is, you know, it's a safe space for me. It's not a defense mechanism, but it allows me to determine the answer. Like I'm very good at analyzing people, and again, that's a loaded question, but that question kind of breaks down everything, because a lot of people can't respond. They don't know what to say when you ask them that.
I done had that question asked to me, and it's like, well, if we didn't have any, I just know you. I'm just knowing you. You just a person I know, and we're having conversation. I don't. If you want me to have intentions, how
But intentions can go either way. You can say, "What's your intentions, man? I'm just trying to smash," or "I just want to be."
I mean, but
cool.
what if you don't?
I want a relationship.
You already cool. Somebody you've been knowing, or you just know this person. You having a conversation. They say, "Hey, what's your intentions with me?" It's like, I didn't have any.
So say that.
Like, but she might have something with you, and she wants you to have something with her.
Then but they ain't got nothing to do with you.
She asks you your intentions, but don't say what's hers is after you said, I really didn't have any. Like, what? Like, you kind of surprising me with this question. So what's your intentions?
But even if a man tells me I didn't have any intentions, then I'm probably not going to talk to him, because you're just doing anything at this point.
I'm just saying, it's a person you know.
No, yeah. But again, that answer is still an answer. I don't have any. I don't know. I didn't think about it. Okay, well, it can go one or two ways.
But that's if you feel like that, then you have intentions with him, and you want him to have the same feeling.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna express that though.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I'm a straight shooter. I don't do, roundabout.
But you just said you might not talk to him. If he say he don't know.
No, if he say I don't know what my intentions are. This is just me personally. If I ask him, man, what are your intentions with me, and he says, I don't know, I don't really have any intentions, then I'm going to get him off my line.
That's what I'm saying. But you ain't finna let him know what your intentions were before you let him off your line.
It's no point.
Why?
Because he just because what happens is it's going to turn
the truth.
This is why.
Because if he had intentions with you, and he just said, look, these are my intentions. And without you asking.
I feel like if a man tell me he don't know, he didn't have any intentions, then you really you ain't on nothing. You not on nothing.
Yeah.
You not on nothing. You know what I mean? SG Milwaukee 414 says, nah, she will respect it and literally only call you for a fun time. Not really. A city girl says, Meech, what you talking about? I'm gonna have to pond that reply. Jasmine West says, everybody overthinking. Be honest and communicate. A 2-minute upfront conversation. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Once again, y'all, we was live and direct this week. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. We are here Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who is listening on the radio. The call-ins, man. Meech, what's your plans for the weekend?
Probably go to tacos and tequilas.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow.
We've been asking Z to get us some tickets.
Tequila.
Pull your strings, Z.
Pull your strings, Z. We trying to go have some tacos and tequila.
That's the thing. I don't have any more strings. They asked me if I wanted some, and I said, yeah, I want 3, and I didn't even get a response. So they cut my strings.
But I mean, my plans is be with the kids. Be at the house. I got some studio sessions. Kind of, deal with the youth this weekend.
Yeah.
Some music. That's probably it.
Same here. Much love to you too, Anita, and everybody else. Once again, check us out Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We truly appreciate your time. Please have an exciting, fun, but safe weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. 1.1, 101.7 the truth. It's time to go, man. It's time to go.